Hello, my community, my Sangha. I hope you're doing amazing today. It's super windy here. So you might hear the camper, but it sounds like it's going to blow away. Hey, Anshuman, you're not on your reading username today. How are you? You're first on the list, mister. You're on it. You must have that bell pushed, huh? I can read for you now, my brother. How are you? Do you want a general read or do you have a specific question? I hope you're doing well, sweetie. General? Okay. Let me pray, okay? Higher power, source, divine. Thank you for this community, for this day, for Anshuman. Hey, Keefob, for my husband, Keefob. You'll have to go check out his channel. Oh, maybe I can come to yours too then. Yes, that you guide my cards and my words for Anshuman. As Anshuman's here seeking spiritual advice, spiritual connection. I call upon their Anshuman's archangels, their spirit team, their divine, to come in with words of wisdom, prosperity, and knowledge. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Hey, Cheryl, of course you can. Right now I'm reading for Anshuman, but if you can stick around, I'll totally do a read for you. Cheryl, and welcome. I don't know if I've seen your name before. If you're new here, welcome. And of course, I couldn't find my darker pen, and my blue one's so hard to see. All right, Anshuman. Sherry. Okay, sorry, Sherry. All right, I don't know if you got this one. This one came out a lot last time. The Four of Challenges. So it's like the Four of Swords. The challenges in this it's the same as the swords. So it's basically, I don't know if you're going through it right now, like maybe some stress, some pressure. So you can see this blooming tree, right, with all the winter behind it, and it says that it can feel like you will never escape this fearsome dark woods behind it. But then you come upon a miracle. In the midst of the gloom shines a green-leafed rowan tree, full of berried fruit and all. So this card is showing you an opportunity for you to find some peace, even if you still have challenges ahead. I actually drew this card for myself this morning. I think during this time of year, and I know you're in a different country, but I don't know. I don't know if you're feeling it too, but maybe like I know I had a sister reach out saying the same thing. They just feeling some pressures, feeling some stress. So even if you still have challenges ahead, it's saying determine what sanctuary would look like and feel like, and then avail yourself of it. When you're in the midst of conflict, taking a time out can often lead to greater clarity and a solution to the strife. So there is nothing to be gained by pursuing the problem right now. So it's like just taking a time out, gathering inner resources, replenishing your spiritual strength, sanctuary in times of trouble, right? A temporary peace. Pressure's there, right? I've been feeling it too, brother. I'm telling you. I I usually have a very positive mindset, but yeah, I've really had to like meditate, like a little pray. Like I've been feeling it too. So, and if you're wanting to move, that's a whole nother big type of pressure too. So I feel you. Um, just deep breaths, right? And just as long as it aligns with your higher self and it makes you happy, then we can make it happen, right? Hey, Andrea, I wrote your name down. Thank you for being here. And then look behind that, you have the Weaver of Spells. So it's like reminding you of how magical you are. I had that in a collective read the other day. Um, it's so amazing how like source comes through and like validates like, hey, I see the pressure. I see you're feeling pressured right now, but and like validating your feelings, validating how you're feeling, but then coming through and saying, the weaver of spells summons her power from within and directs it towards her purpose. Magic rises from her body and swirls all around her. She is the lover, the muse, the creative force, the catalyst for change. She is the embodiment of the magical flower, the seeker of spells sought out, the full power of true sorceress. She cast her glamour around her, and you are bewitched. It's just validating you, and it can mean a time of creative joy where the vital energies of life burst forth, passionate, confident, bold. And I know, as you're another tarot reader too, that you have that spiritual side, right? So this is source reminding you of how magical you are, that even when we feel life getting lifey like this, that we can find that inner sanctuary, divine's within us, right? We can always find it. And then you have the Eight of Visions. Wow, you and I are definitely a soul tribe, because I even got this in my personal read this morning too. We've been feeling it. We've been feeling it, right? But a family and a community is what helps us rise above. So as a collective, we can all rise together, right? So this card speaks of depression and disenchantment with life, as you can see the women around. Each is in her own world of sadness and self-pity. Sometimes we get caught up in playing the victim role, and I know, like, the energy of the last few days, yeah, this card speaks of depression and disenchantment with life. Expressive grief is much healthier than quietly retreating into a world that denies all joy as well. It can be hard to begin again when your spirits are low. Don't surround yourself with pessimistic companions. Seek wise guidance from those who have found their way out of the murk. So it's like saying that if you are withdrawing, if you are finding yourself like me, like when I was feeling this energy, I was just kind of wanting to lay in the bed. And I was like, no, that's not going to get me out of a negative headspace, right? So this is just a card validating what that first card is, right? That you might be feeling the feels right now, but that you have the power to find that inner peace. And that source is just reminding you of, look at how magical and powerful you are. So I'm sending you so much love and light, brother. I feel you. Um, and yeah, you can find your peace too, right? Hey, Taylor. Thank you for subbing, and thank you on Schumann. I really appreciate you. I'm sending you so much love and light because I feel you right now. Hey, Quick Shoe. If you want to read, let me know. Quick Shoe has a YouTube channel too, y'all. Go check out Quick Shoe. Awesome. Taylor, it's okay. I wrote your name down, sweetie. I've got Sherry, Andrea, and then I can read yours, okay? All right, so Sherry, and thank you on Schumann. You got this, And actually, my friend, she said she went to the doctor. The doctor was like, a lot of people feel the pressure at this time of year. And I was like, yeah, I get it. I get it. I don't know if it's like winter or like, I don't know. For us, it's winter here. So I don't know if that's part of it, but oh, thank you on Schumann. I appreciate you. Sherry, are you still here, sweetie? If you're still here, hop in the chat and I can do a read for you. Yeah, right. I think it's the winter vibes too, right? Hey, Celine, I wrote your name down. Sherry, if you're here, oh, there you are. Okay. Do you want a general read or do you have a specific question? No problem, Celine. I'm glad to see y'all here. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Sharing. I've just lost my mom. I'm so sorry. And my love. Wow. I just want a general read. I'm sending you so much love and light. I know as I'm getting older, the fears come up. I try not to future trip too much, but it is part of life, right? So I'm sending you so much love and light. That's like back to back. Okay, sharing. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Sherry, as Sherry's here seeking spiritual advice, spiritual connection, and spiritual wisdom. Sherry's just went through a lot this year. I'm just sending her so much love and light. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in and wrap their wings around Sherry and help her to feel the love that is there, even when our loved ones have moved on, that they are still with us. Please guide my cards and my words to just help Sherry through these moments, especially as the holidays approach us. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. That's very deep. Thank you for being so vulnerable. I know that's a lot, just a lot. There's no words to say how much heaviness that is. I can feel it. All right, so your first card is the Liar, and sometimes this card can come out when our ego's at play, and remember, our ego isn't necessarily I grew up thinking ego was like, oh, I'm better than this, I'm better than that. And that's not necessarily what ego is. Ego can also come in and make you feel like crap, make you feel like you're doing something wrong, like you're crazy, or don't believe it. We have to love our ego. We have to love our ego, but we also have to love it and release it, right? So, however this identifies with you, the Liar represents danger, bondage, addiction, a separation of spirit or soul from human dealings. So any of those that are connecting with you, it's something here. And I can see, if you've lost loved ones, why there might be a separation of spirit and soul. He's a mesmerist who can easily lull victims into believing his lies if they are not on their guard. He knows everything you want, and if one approach doesn't work, he'll quickly try another. You must choose to escape, for he will never let you go of his own accord. So this is some kind of bondage that you're going through, and it might be a depression because of what you're experiencing, right? And this is source validating what you're going through, and just reminding you, though, that you're divine, your higher power sees you and loves you so much. Hey, Marie. Hey, Devin. I wrote your names down, okay? I know when we lose loved ones, sometimes it doesn't feel like it. I lost my brother when I was younger, and I really was very upset with my higher power. I was so upset that I claimed I was atheist from the ages of 15 to 20. And now that I'm older, it's still hard to say it, but it's like we go through these things to align with our higher purpose, our higher selves. And it's like, there's no way to explain why it happens, but we just have to know that you're loved, and they're not gone. You still feel their energies, right? Then you have the Weaver of Challenges, which is also another card validating some of the emotions you're going through. It's a pretty heavy card as well. Weaver of Challenges. The Weaver of Challenges makes your quest harder, but not necessarily from malice, though. Don't rule that out. More likely, it is for your own growth and to prove your worth. She sets a puzzle or task that requires your wits and intelligence rather than brute force, like the wall of magical thorns she raises to block your way. The White Raven is her closest advisor, offering her the kind of detached objectivity she appreciates. She speaks her mind and provides needed clarity, often saying things others fear to say. She is fearless. If this card doesn't represent a person, it can signify a cynicism about personal relationships, a barrier being raised against you. And this might be your own barrier. If you've lost loved ones, you might be closed off right now. You know what I mean? or a time when uncomfortable truths need to be spoken. It's just, yeah, going through this time, just focusing on your self-esteem. And Marie, are you talking about the one looking at the cards? I know. I have this new Wi-Fi thing, but or is my face camera out of focus too, or is it just the side view? And then Sherry, you have the Child of Spells. So source is validating the emotions you're going through. And your last card is the Child of Spells. I might just knock this camera off. Okay, here, let me disconnect this one. Hold on one second. Maybe that'll help. I thought this new hotspot or Wi-Fi thing would work, but it doesn't. All right. The Child of Spells. Maybe that'll help clear it up. Thank you, Marie, for letting me know. All right, Sherry. The Child of Spells has marched boldly into the forest to try out his homemade magic staff. He wants to be a wizard, but he isn't very interested in putting in the study time. In his mind, he's ready now. Planting his feet firmly and focusing energy through the staff as he's seen real wizards do, he attempts to magically transform a rabbit. The rabbit isn't worried at all. If this card doesn't represent a particular person, it can mean an audacious attempt, a well-meaning mistake, or a childlike enthusiasm for a project or plan. And this might be higher power coming in, reminding you to connect with your inner child, right? Especially after losing your mom. Like, this is a playful card, enthusiastic, curious, brave, funny. So this is divine, validating the hard feelings that you're going through, but also reminding you that when we connect with our childlike, with our inner child, we can connect with our loved ones that have passed on, or if you believe in reincarnation, and you can see them everywhere and their energy everywhere. So this is just divine reminding you to try and find things that connect with your inner child so that you can conquer these, right? I'm sending you so much love and light, Sherry. And yeah, it's deep. It takes time. It does. But you can get through this, okay? Thank you. Thank you for being here. Marie, I wonder if it'll clear up or not. Hopefully it'll clear up. I don't know if I should end it or not. I have a couple of people on my list. I know. I can only imagine. Yeah, that's a lot. Just know that you're not alone. I know it may feel like you're alone, but you're not. You're not. Your higher power is right here, and your loved ones are always here. I'm gonna get teary-eyed. I just want you, like, I know it's hard to see it when you first lose them, it's like, damn, why'd you do that to me? Like, I remember feeling like that. That's hard, but they're still with you. They are. Their energy is still here with you, and they're always like, they're part of your spirit team now. They're still guiding you, and they're still loving you. So sorry. I didn't expect to get emotional, but I feel the feels, y'all. I feel your feels when I do this. So I'm sending you lots of love, Sherry. And it will pass. This too shall pass. It will. And you'll start to feel better, and you'll start to see them and hear them and just connect with your divine. Because it's never easy to understand why, right? But don't try to understand why. Just connect with divine. Connect with your source in whatever way you do that. Meditation, prayer, nature walks, animals, whatever you do, connect with source. Don't distance yourself from source, because I know sometimes we want to blame something, right? So just don't do that, because that won't help at all. I promise. I did it. I did it for 5 years, and it didn't help anything when I lost my brother. So I'm sending you so much love and light, and they really do. They're there. Just connect with source, connect with divine, and stay centered, okay, sweetie? All right. Thank you. Sorry, I got a little. All right, Andrea. Andrea, are you still here? Oh, thank you, Andrea, for yeah. This community is so sweet here. Very positive people in this chat usually that send a lot of love and light. And if my camera's blurry still, I'm sorry, y'all. It's really windy here. All right. Andrea, did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? Hey, Ren, I'm going to write your name down, sweetie, okay? Oh, Taylor, that's a beautiful share. Thank you. The 9th was my dad Hector's anniversary for when he was called home. Is there any messages from him that he wants me to know? Oh, you are going to make me cry again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you, Andrea. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. Thank you for helping me to raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. I ask that you guide my cards for Andrea. Andrea is here seeking spiritual advice and connection with her father, Hector. Hector passed away and was called home, but they would like to know if there's any messages from him that he wants Andrea to know. So I just call upon Andrea's spirit team, her angels, her father that's surrounding her still to come forward with any messages that Andrea needs to know. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay. All right, you have the 8 of Boons. Hopefully my camera cleared up now that I disconnected my phone. Maybe. Could connect. Let me disconnect my Wi-Fi on my phone too. Maybe that'll help. All right, the 8 of Boons. So this 8 of Boons tells us it takes time to become an adept, and magical skills are no easier to master than mundane ones. Practice leads to improvement, but dedication leads to excellence. Whatever your work is in the world, do it to the very best of your ability and then some. Push past your comfort zone, but don't lose sight of the moment in striving toward an outcome. The learning process itself brings its own delight. So I feel like what fatherly encouragement, right? It's like, just keep doing the best you can, right? Mastering a craft, increasing excellence, and then enjoying the endeavor as you do it. Yeah. And Marie's like, no, it's the same. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's blurry. And then you have the Weaver of Boons, and the Boons are the pentacles. So it's like the let me tell you so I don't say it wrong. The Weaver of Boons. The pentacle, the boons are the suit of the earth, practical matters, prosperity, protection, healing, general well-being. The Weaver of Boons. All right. The Weaver of Boons knows just what you need. When you visit her cottage in the forest, clearing the aura of peace and plenty embraces you. This witch's magic is earth-centered, the virtues of plants, the secrets of stones, bird and animal lure, the dance of the seasons. She treasures both the wildness of the woods and the beauty of her well-tended garden. She is the preserver, nurturer, and healer, feeding both body and spirit with motherly love. And this could be representing you, or it can indicate the need for like some common sense, an offering of comfort and care, or a monetary windfall. So it's just a generous heart grounded in practicality, protective of family and community. How awesome. Just nurturing that. Like, I love that. That is so beautiful. Love you, Adventures of Kefab. Hey, Leland. I'm going to write Leland's name down and Helga. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Let me write your names down. Leland and Helga. All right. And then Andrea, you have the Weaver of Visions. probably blurry still, but I'm trying. Sometimes it clears up, but sometimes it doesn't. I think it's the wind here today. The Weaver of Visions. It's such a, yeah, it's just like, just validating and like family love. Your father is still with you, you know? The Weaver of Visions is a shape-shifting enchantress, and this sacred lake is her place of magical transformation. The water's surface is a boundary line between the worlds, a threshold where she crosses from the state of being to the other. The Weaver is most herself in the watery realms, though she can sometimes be seen among the trees if you look quickly enough. Whether as a woman or as the leaping salmon, she acts on instinct, surrendering without question to the yearnings of her heart. She is the elusive one, the glimmering girl. She is love at first sight. She is poetry. I feel like these are like your father coming through saying like you and like how magical you are. It can also mean a solution that comes through imagination and intuition rather than logic or analysis. Listen to your heart and trust your guidance. Listen to your heart and trust your guidance. So I feel like it's your father coming through, like telling you to keep doing what you're doing and learning through the experience, but then also validating how awesome you are and all the magic you have, you know? I know. I can imagine. I can't, you know, like I said for Sherry, I know that mine won't be here forever. You know, I'm in my 40s now. Yes, Andrea. Yeah, it's a beautiful message. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your reading. And your father is with you always. Always. I love that. What a beautiful reading. Okay, Taylor, maybe you're able to get out of the shower. Taylor said she was in the shower. Oh, thank you, Leland. I appreciate that. I'm out now. All right, Taylor. I don't know if you already posted your question. You're all clean now, huh? I have a fresh, energetic question for a situation I'm in. That's okay. My name is Taylor. My person's initials are AM, both Capricorns. What is the energy of this connection? Okay, like a love read, right? Like a love read. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Taylor. Thank you for the space. Thank you for this community. I ask that you guide me and my words and my cards for Taylor. Taylor's here seeking spiritual advice and connection surrounding this other person. And sort of, I guess, just want to see where things are out and coming up. Okay, this connection to this other person. And what to expect from it, just to read to the energy surrounding this person. Ask that you guide my cards and my words that to help Taylor navigate this relationship and whatever it may become. Thank you, Divine. When one rises, right, Taylor. Aw. Thank you for subbing. Gunjon, Taylor. I'm going to write y'all's name down before I start Taylor real quick, okay? If you're able to stick around, I'll be more than happy to read for you. Gunjon and Cynthia. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for hitting that sub button. All right, Taylor. The Fairy Wind. It's a major arcana card. If my camera's still blurry, this is pointless. But thank you for sticking around and being patient with my crappy Wi-Fi. The Fairy Wind. The Fairy Wind is a powerful sign of ultimate success. Only the most fortunate see the Fae, though many have felt their passing. Things will pick up speed for you now, and your endeavors will flow swiftly toward a positive outcome. Continue forward with increased confidence. So like the meaning, like at a glance, is speed, change, important news, success. So I don't know if that like surrounding this. Yes, Cynthia, I wrote your name down. Surround. Do you what? Do you want a relationship? I always love getting love reads, and then just like you see, my emotions go where the readings go. So like when people get love reads, and it's like, oh, lover cards coming out, or the fae comes out, I'm like, I start getting butterflies. I don't know if that's what you want or not. Then you have the two of challenges. It's like a self reflect. I'll take it. We had been in conflict lately, but made a little move yesterday. Relationships are hard, right? Especially like if they're kind of like new or whatever. It's like, what are we doing? What's happening? But I'm glad y'all were able to make a little improvement. So that's probably why this two of challenges has come out then. You may have gotten into a situation from which there's no obvious positive movement forward. This card signifies a pause for clarification, not about the situation, but about your place in it. So reflecting on you in that situation and your place in it, right? You can't go any further on this path until you take a long look at yourself. Stop being in denial about your own faults and failings. Stop distracting yourself to avoid facing the truth. You will make better progress when you are clear about your true intentions. So it's just a pause for contemplation about your just self reflection, shadow work, right? Is what we call that. Oh, Leland, I hope you can come back. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Did I get Helga's name? I think I wrote Helga's name down. Yeah, I got your name down, Helga, okay? If it happens, it happens. I've never been in one before, but I do like them. And yes, we had a huge pause. I get it. You never been in like a relationship, you mean, before? All right, and then your last card is the Wise Woman. Oh, you got two major arcana cards coming out. The Wise Woman. Wow. Do you mind me asking how old are you? Like, just curious. The Wise Woman. The Wise Woman card confirms that there is a core of deep knowing within you, but you may need spiritual guidance to access it. 25. Oh, well, how exciting. But I like, oh, happy early birthday. I like how you were like, I'm okay if it does or doesn't. Like that's because I get a lot of love reads and no, I get it. I used to be on that path in my journey too. And if I didn't have my husband, I probably would still be there. But a lot of times their emotions are very dependent upon the soulmate journey. So I love how like you're very confident, like whatever. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, like that's really strong of you. That's good. I'm proud of you. So, the Wise Woman card confirms that there's a core of deep knowing within you, but you may need spiritual guidance to access it. Wisdom takes time, devotion, patience, and above all, willingness to accept and commit to the path you choose. And this could be talking about committing to the path with this person, right? The wise woman doesn't argue with oracles, and neither should you. Just read the signs, they're everywhere. This is like talking to you, and I know you mentioned that you met somebody that kind of brought you to the spiritual world, to the mystic metaphysical side of the world, like your spirituality. So this is speaking to that. Like this is speaking to your powers, to your yeah. I've had a tough year and I know I had lessons to learn and I did. That tower moment. Yeah, yeah. It brought me to yeah, exactly. That's what this card is validating. The core of deep knowing within you. Yeah, keep doing whatever you're doing to connect with that source. Oh, wow. I'm so glad though you had that spiritual mentor to help you, because it's like we can feel like literally like the tower, like the world is falling down as we know it. And then once we learn how to connect with divine, we're like, okay, life still gets lifey, but I can navigate it a little bit better. Wow. Well, you keep connecting with that and you'll know exactly what to do with this other person. Discernment and spirituality will guide you the correct way every time. Thank you, Taylor, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. I love your energy and congratulations on your ascension and your enlightenment and your spiritual awakening. Doesn't that feel freaking amazing? Like if you only knew, if you've been on, if I can't, I think you said you're new. 7 months ago, I would have never. What led me to spirituality and mysticism and tarot was I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict, and I've been sober for 7 months now, and I was so depressed and I couldn't find my way. And I started meditating and I started even doing sleep hypnosis when I go to sleep at night. And it retrained my subconscious brain and it taught me how to love myself. And it started with learning to love myself. And then from there, I started learning about the metaphysical world and that God is one and that we're one and we're all connected and all the deep stuff. It's amazing now. Oh, I hope he liked the little kiss I gave him. Of course. Oh, how cute. You're gonna have to come back and tell me more. I get butterflies with y'all. Oh, I'm so thankful to the metaphysical world. If it wasn't for that, I don't know that I would still be sober today, but it's taught me about my divine and my source. Hey, Sterling, how are you? Y'all go check out Sterling's channel too. Sterling Will is an amazing brother. Has really good content. I wrote your name down if you're able to stick around and want to read. Hey, Celine, if you're still here. Taylor, you're so sweet. I love your energy. Thank you. Celine, I had a couple of deep reads. So doing and I love helping everyone. Don't ever think that if you have a deep read, I don't want to do it because that's my purpose is to connect with others. But when I feel the deep emotions, like doing a little bit of a lighter read, it kind of gets me out of that. Oh, my truck is in a shop and I'm struggling to edit a video. I get you. I'm sorry. Take a step aside if you need to, Sterling, right? Because I know editing can be a whole thing. What are the exciting blessings in 2026? Oh, my goodness. It's okay. Okay, Sterling, I get you. You got to be in the right headspace, right? Y'all go check out Sterling's channel. He's too funny. Oh, yeah, right, Taylor? Definitely an empath. And that was one reason why I had a problem with alcoholism addiction because I've always taken on others' emotions. So I know that you can identify with that. All right, Selena, I'm going to pray and shuffle. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Celine. As Celine is here seeking spiritual advice and guidance surrounding their blessings for 2026, I call upon Celine's spirit team, their archangels, their divine to come in with words of prosperity, abundance, health, wealth, and self-love. 2026. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Wow. Decades on recovery still take up. Right. I have to balance myself, Kelly. Like, yeah. I definitely have to work a program. I have my spirituality, and I'm writing your name, by the way, if you want a reading. I have to work a program of recovery. Even with my spirit, I remember I went and asked a mystic one time. I said through tarot, and she was in it was actually a Hindu in the Hindu religion, and I asked her. She said she was recovering. I said, "Do you still work your recovery program, or is Hinduism enough for you?" And she's like, "Oh no, I have to work my program still too." So even with my spirituality, I still have to work my program of recovery for sure. All right, Celine. All right, so we're coming out with the Eight of Visions, which can be a little bit of a card of like um uh, uh negative feelings. Eight of Visions. maybe like if it's like a disconnection between spirit and soul. You might have been in here when I read it for somebody else earlier, so you can kind of see that they're kind of in their own, you can see their, if it's not blurry, that they're in their own like sadness, self-pity, maybe playing the victim role. But this doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen in 2026. It might be saying what you're going through now, possibly, or that you might have, you never know, or something might happen that to where that you do experience some negative feelings, right? Life always gets lifey at some point. The card speaks of depression and disenchantment with life. Expressive grief is much healthier than quietly retreating. It's like a source is saying, if you're trying to push your emotions down, it's like guiding you to do that shadow work, to approach your emotions with love and tenderness. It can be hard to begin again when your spirits are low. It's almost like I feel like divine's coming in saying, go into this new year and like do the shadow work, love your inner child, right? So that you can receive all of the blessings you're worthy of in 2026, or even now before then, right? Seek wise guidance from those who have found their way out of the murk. It's just saying that if you find yourself in solitude or depression or negative thinking, it's just divine telling you to that you have the power to work your way out of it if you are questioning anything. All right. Oh, nice, Sterling. Not robot. Am I going robot? That's what somebody said earlier, that it was real blurry. I'm surprised you're still sticking around for me. Celine. Then you have the oldest one. That's a major arcana card. The oldest one. The oldest one reminds us that having a historical perspective is reassuring in times of trouble, and having mythological or religious perspective helps us find meaning in our lives, like as if you're going to find a deeper meaning. Tales, legends, and lore have been handed down from generation to generation because you are a vital part of our shared humanity. Wow. So this is a very deep card about teaching, traditions, wise counsel. It's like you're a powerful soul, right? That's a deep card. Perspective helps us find meaning. Like as if you're gonna find a deeper meaning. Am I still robot? Celine, are you with somebody now? You got the lovers card, which is a very exactly what it says, lovers. It's right behind the oldest one in the major arcana. I might have lost y'all if I went robot because my Wi-Fi sucks. The lovers. This card is not about trifling. No, you're not robot. Okay. Celine, are you with somebody? Stop. So look, I love this. And I feel like this first card isn't like 2026 is going to suck for you. That's not what it's about. It's about just asking you to do the self-reflection that we all need to do, right? The oldest one is source like telling you how powerful you are. Like this is a very deep card, and to connect with your spirit side, when you do that shadow work and connect with your spirit side, you're in a powerful spot of manifestation and spirituality, and you're going to align yourself for that lover if you want that, right? um it's that's, I don't know if you want that or not, but that's your last card of the read. And the lovers represent true partnership and the life choices and sacrifices that come with commitment. Though the lovers shown here are man and woman, soulmates find each other in every gender combination. So life choice, soulmates. You're gonna have to tell me. That's funny. Ah, so definitely spirit is asking you to do some of that deeper. And I see, like, all of us have to do shadow work, right? And inner child work and connect with divine. So Hey, SK, I wrote your name down, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate you. Well, look, that might be why you're getting this first card. Like, if Andrew's dangerous and you need to do this divine work, connect with your source. Source will lead you to the right lover, the true lover, right? Listen to your heart. You have discernment. So if your soul tells you he's trouble, don't do it. Don't do it. I went down that rabbit hole too many times. It's not worth it. Thank you for letting me read for you, Celine. Marie, if you're here, you're next on the list. I can't wait. You're going to have to let me know. Marie. I have Marie, and then I have Devin. Marie and Devin. And thank y'all for coming in. I see some new names. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up button. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your positivity and your love to the other people in the chat. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. All right, so I have Marie and then Devin. And if Marie and Devin, I didn't lose you. Okay, will 2026 be a better year for me? Oh, I hope so, sweetie. How's it going with your love, that the guy or Oh, Helga, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to get to you. I hope I see you next time, though. I appreciate you, Helga. Marie, will 2026 be a better year for me? Higher powers, source, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my words and my cards. I said you do the same for. Oh, I'm sorry, Marie. For Marie, as Marie's seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding 2026 and what to expect. I call upon Marie's spirit team, her archangels, to come in with words. Oh, that's huge. Oh, I'm so sorry for both of y'all. With words of clarity and guidance for the upcoming year and what to expect. Thank you, Divine Marie. Marie. That's really huge. And yeah, that's like, that's a big thing. Golly, there's a lot of like, I don't know if you were here from the beginning, but a few people have talked about some deep losses, Oh, all right. You have the Child of Visions. And because you're experiencing some of this, I think that's why the Child of Visions is coming out. It's just a reminder that when we can go back to our childlike selves, and life gets a little bit easier for us. The Child of Visions has been abandoned in the forest. The woods look scary and forbidding to us, but not to her. Everything she sees is viewed through a rosy filter of delight. Her world holds only beauty and goodness, no matter the situation. Her trusting nature expects everyone to be a friend and every story to end with the happily ever after. Her emotions are near the surface, and when her tears do fall, they pass as quickly as summer storm. Look how the raindrops sparkle like diamonds on that spider's web. It's like divine wanting you to connect with your inner child and be more childlike so that you can find your happiness. Oh, y'all were going to get married. Well, maybe after he mourns and he might just wow, that was fast, right? I pray that it goes however it aligns with your higher self, Marine. It can mean a time of increase in harmony. So it's saying that don't worry too much. This is going to be a time of increase in harmony, a gift of beauty, a quarrel forgiven. So gentle, appreciation for beauty, emotionally sensitive. There's a lot, yeah. But try to connect with your inner child, right? To help get through these times because you're going through some deep times as well, right? And then you have the Ace of Boons, which is another very beautiful card. You always get the best cards. Ace of Boons. That just speaks to like you got like, even though you're going through it, you can tell that you have a really good spirit. And you know that divine is with you, right? The toad's gift to you is a toadstone ring. Toadstones are not the most attractive amulets, perhaps, but their power is legendary. A toadstone is an all-purpose antidote. and changes color in the presence of any poison. Toadstone rings also protect against curses and other supernatural mischief. The power words here are prosperity, healing, and luck. Like, what a really good reading. This is like connect with your inner child, be more childlike, and through that, you're going to connect with Source. And when we can connect with Source, we have more power to manifest what we want, right? This is a really powerful card. It's a really good read. And then you have the Keeper of Spells. Like, it's like speaking to you and how powerful you are. You just, sometimes we don't feel it, right? When we go through things like this, sometimes we might not feel it, but this is like divine saying, no, you are. The Keeper of Spells blasts through obstacles with an elf wizard enchantment that is transformational and activating. His familiar is a fire drake, which embodies the blazing force of his passionate will. He summons it forth from his own center. Divine's in the center, right? The Keeper of Spells has no need for external tools of magic. Seek him out when you're ready to change your world. Like, you have that power to change how you see and feel. It can mean a time of powerful advancement for an endeavor or a movement. Embolden others in creative and positive ways. Confident, charismatic, sexy, a natural leader. Like, this is an amazing read, Marie. Like, it's a beautiful read. Try to connect with your inner child. And when you feel down, remind yourself that Divine is here. Divine's got you. Like, you're going to have a wonderful year. It is. Things are going to, as I have to tell myself often, this too shall pass, right? And I have to find ways, if I feel myself getting in that negative headspace or like what we call playing victim role because crap happened, that we're like, man, why is this happening to me? Like, that sometimes puts us in the victim headspace, but it just, the more we think like that, the more we attract to us, right? The negativity, we attract more negativity. So try to get in that childlike space. Y'all go check out Adventures of Kifam. He's a mess. He's my husband. He does moto vlogs too. He's a really good, positive, like motivational speaker. If you just need someone to tell a good story or to like boost your positivity, he does really good at that on his channel too. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate you. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I hope that things go the way you want them to with your person, okay? And I'm praying for him and his healing as well. That's a big loss. All right, Devin, if you're still here, you're next. So I have Devin and then Rin. Devin and then Rin. I might have lost. Sometimes Devin has to go out. Rin. I think Rin's here. Okay, hi. What's coming towards me? Okay, Rin. Hey, Jess. I'm going to write your name down, sweetie, okay? If you want to read, stick around. I have a little list. I do, but a lot of times people have to end up leaving. So, Helga, after Rin, you're next, actually, because I think Leland left. Leland, if you're still here, hop in the chat, but I think Leland was one of the ones that had to leave. Amina? No. Oh, yeah, Amina. Hey, I can add you now. Let me add you down. Yeah, Helga. Okay. All right. After Rin, I'll do yours, Helga. All right, Rin. What's coming towards me? All right. Higher power, source, creator ball. If you've forgotten my cards and my words, I ask that you do the same for Rin. Rin is here seeking spiritual advice, connection, and wisdom surrounding what's coming towards them. I call upon Rin's spirit team, their archangels, their divine to come in with any messages for Rin regarding what's coming towards them. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. And when it is, we all rise. And so it is. All right, Rin. You are so patient. I try not to rush through, because it is what it is. And I just, so thank y'all for being so patient. All right, Rin. I'm an eyeball and some potential donation. Oh, Lord. Okay, you got the 4 of challenges, which if you've been here, I've read it a couple of times for other people. You can see, let me pull it up first. I need to stop using my book. I still use it a lot, even though I know most of the cards. You can see there's this blooming tree, right? So sometimes you can see the forbidding winter around the blooming tree. And it says, sometimes it can feel like you'll never escape that darkness of the winter. But then you come upon a miracle and you see this green-leafed rowan tree, full berry fruit. It's a powerful protection from both magical and earthly attacks. The earth around the tree is even green. It's a card that's showing you an opportunity for you to find some peace, even if you still have challenges ahead. Determine what sanctuary would look like and feel like, and then insist on availing yourself of it. When you're in the midst of conflict, taking a time out can often lead to greater clarity and solution to the strife. There's a nothing to be gained by pursuing the problem right now. So it's like a time of gathering your inner resources, replenishing your spiritual strength, a temporary peace. Okay. So if you feel this darkness around you and you haven't retreated for a little bit, excuse me, divine's saying take a time out. Okay. Get some spiritual strength up before you move on. Okay. Then you have the 3 of challenges. You got some pretty deep cards. Let's see. The 3 of challenges. So this is a story of this father. And basically, he brought his kids into the forest because he didn't have food for them at the house. So he thought that whatever would happen in the woods to them would be quicker than a slow starvation. It's a pretty deep card. And it says you might have heard a tale like this before. There's been many children abandoned in the enchanted forest, but often they do quite well for themselves. But brutal betrayals not easily overcome. This card signifies a hardening of emotions and fateful decisions made in a moment of weakness and fear. It is a warning to protect yourself, and it also cautions against hurting others. There are many kinds of betrayal and many ways to break your own heart. So it's just like and I don't know if your emotions maybe are guarded off or not, but it's just warning you to protect yourself and cautions against hurting others. And if you're feeling maybe some of the emotions around the blooming tree, that could easily happen, right? Because when we're hurt, we hurt others. Or if somebody's hurting, they tend to hurt us without misplaced anger, right? So that's what these 2 cards are speaking of, just to be mindful and be careful. And then you have the 9 of Boons, a very beautiful ending. 9 of Boons. Oh, there it was. This card is about home as sanctuary, the place where you gather your strength. Wow, because you're going through these challenges, right? But they said time out. Find your sanctuary. And then they're reminding you where sanctuary is, right? And home doesn't have to be literal home. Like your home could be inside sources here, right? The place where you gather your strength. Some of your most contented moments are when you are alone in your own nest. There are sacrifices in choosing to be solitary, and loneliness can be the price paid for freedom. It takes a strong character to find a healthy balance between solitude and society. Independence. The key words are like independence, happiness, and solitude. Domestic prosperity, taking care of yourself. Oh, that was a really deep read, Ren. So, yeah, I'm sending you so much love and light, and you got this. Like, if you're feeling these challenges, you got this. Divine is right here. Seek inward, whatever you do to take care of yourself, right? Thank you, Ren, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. And look, you had the sunlight on the bottom of the card. That is the blessings. Oh, this is like one of my favorite cards. The sunlight card is just like that of abundance. Like when we're feeling these challenges, like remind yourself of all the beauty around you. Oh, thank you, Ren. I'm sending you love and light too, sweetie. I appreciate you. All right. Leland had to leave, so then it was Helga. And thank y'all for being here. And thank y'all for hitting the thumbs up and for subbing. It helps my little channel grow. All right, Helga. Did you already can you tell me, did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? Helga. Oh, you're so sweet. Would love of Will hear from. Hold on, I'm kind of confused. Would love if we'll reconnect. Okay, is this an ex of yours? An ex, right? So it's like a love read. Akon. Hey Akon. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm gonna write your name down, okay? I do have a little list going, but I'll put your name down, sweetie, okay? I hope you can stick around for it. Okay. If you'll reconnect, FE. No, we went on one day. Okay. Okay. So that's okay. Okay. Y'all went on a date. Just want to know if y'all reconnect. I get it. Look, I get it. No. Relationships are so hard. I know. Oh, Akon, I was talking to Helga. Sorry. Helga's next on my list, sweetie. But I did write your name down. So if you can stick around, stick around. All right. So, Helga, all right, higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. I said you do the same for Helga. Helga's here seeking spiritual advice, connection, and wisdom surrounding FE. Helga wants to know, are they going to reconnect? Oh, okay. Love read. I call upon Helga's spirit team, Helga's archangels, their divine to come in with words of wisdom and clarity regarding their love life, what to expect. Will Helga reconnect with this person? Is someone else coming? Divine force, just guidance. Love life can be difficult. And I call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to come in with words of self-love and clarity and guidance. When one rises, all rise, and so it is. Love life can be so hard, like, I know. Well, hopefully you're just having fun though. Hopefully. I always tell people try to just have fun, right? Easier said than done. All right. You got the Keeper of Boons first. And boons are usually that's pentacles in the traditional tarot, but it can mean like love too. It can totally be love and relationships. Keeper of Boons. I lost my keeper. Hold on. All right. While the Keeper of Challenges wants you to solve your own problem, the Keeper of Boons will solve it with you, or more likely for you. This wizard's magical energy is protective, gathering, sheltering. He will rescue you from the scary forest, feed you, tuck you in, kiss you goodnight, and see you on your way in the morning, all calmly and with a sense of humor. He is a master of crystal lore and all manner of earthly treasures. He puts these to good use, making magical tools and jewels attuned to the user's needs. Seek him out when you need some fatherly support. If this doesn't represent a person, it can signify that material help is at hand, as well as practical advice that should be heeded. This may be a good time to ask for a loan or a raise, but I feel like, and somebody got this during a love read the other day too, and it says, he'll rescue you from scary forest, feed you, tuck you in, kiss you goodnight, and see you on your way. Like, I feel like it's spirit identifying probably what most of us look for in a soulmate, right? Like, what a blessing. Oh, hey, Carney. Let me know if you want to read, because I know a lot of y'all just come in to say hi and support. Y'all check out Carney's channel. Carney is another member of our community. You're so sweet. Go check them out. The guys are just fun. You have to go check out their channels. Carney's one of them. An amazing brother. All right, Helga. So then you have the liar coming behind that. And when people get the liar, I tell them, it could be your own ego, like telling you maybe you're not worthy of what the Keeper of Boons is offering you, or it could be this potential person that you're talking about. How long has it been since y'all's date? Oh, Carney. Kelly said, put your link. Yeah, put your link, Carney, in the chat. I don't mind at all. Of course, y'all know that. Put your link so they can go click on it, Carney, if you're still here. All right. The liar represents danger, bondage, addiction, a separation of spirit or soul from human dealings. He is a mesmerist who can easily lull victims into believing his lies if they're not on their guard. He knows everything you want, and if one approach doesn't work, he'll quickly try another. You must choose to escape, for he'll never let you go of his own accord. No, Kelly, you're not overstepping. That's a brilliant idea. Carney's part of my soul tribe. So no, I do want them to post their link. You're not overstepping at all. So Helga, this card, however, if you know, it's up to you and like how it resonates with you. If you feel like your ego is telling you like you're not worthy of the best person, you're not going to get a soulmate, then that's who the liar is. But also at the same time, soul time. But also at the same time, Helga, is if this guy you like went on one date and or person, I'm sorry, if y'all went on one date and they're not hitting you up, like it's like you're worthy of what this Keeper of Boons is offering, right? So like source is promising you this. Don't let the liar come in and make you think any otherwise, right? And then you have the Six of Boons. Yeah, I can do that. I'll post it in the thing too. Six of Boons. Yeah, you're welcome, Helga. And the Six of Boons. So basically, this young woman went off into the forest, and in her panic, she lost her way. There's no way to go back, but the night is coming in. So, not knowing if she'll wake again, she curls up on the cold earth, and surrenders to exhaustion and despair. A quiet patter of paws on snow sifts into her dreams, and soft warmth surrounds her. Seeing her dire need, a colony of rabbits blankets her with love. There will still be trials to overcome when she awakes, but she'll make it through the night. There's a kindness to be found, even in the bleakest situation. The world is full of gentle, furry creatures with big eyes who want to help and comfort you. I feel like this is like there's plenty fish in the sea. There's so many amazing people out there. Like if this one person that you went on a date with isn't hitting you up, like look at all these amazing people that do want to cuddle you and love you and show you that you're worthy, that you're amazing. Be ready to receive unexpected assistance and selfless care. What a beautiful way to end your read. If you have your ego or something coming in telling you that it's not going to happen, don't believe it, because divine is showing you that you're going to find that soulmate, that twin flame, whatever you want to call it. And even if the next one isn't that soulmate, like have fun, right? Because look at everybody that wants to cuddle you and keep you warm and love you. They're there. Just sometimes this little guy comes in and makes us think it won't happen. But we have to center ourselves and remind ourselves that Source God wants everything for us and more. But we have to go through it, right? I had to go through a lot of them before I met Kifab. I tell my people that a lot when I do love readings. Like, if you knew some of the people I went through before Kifab and the years I spent with them, and we just didn't align with each other. But I learned through each one of them, right? Each one of them taught me something, and I learned through all of them. So I can't wait for you to meet the next one, Helga. Don't worry about that one date person. If they don't hit you up, be like, you're lost. On to the next one. Who else wants to come see how beautiful I am? Thank you, Helga. I appreciate you. All right, I think, oh. Hey, user. I'm going to write your name down, okay? If you're able to stick around. All right, so after Helga, I had Gunjon. Gunjon? I'm probably saying it so wrong. Gunjon? 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 And then Cynthia. So Gunjon, then Cynthia, then Kelly, if you're still here. Gunjon, Cynthia, and Kelly. And sometimes they have to leave. And so I get to their name and they're not here. Gunjon, Cynthia, and Kelly. Gur. I'm probably saying your name too wrong, user. Gur. I'll put Gur. I really suck at names. All right. So Gunjon, Cynthia, and Kelly. If you're here, hop in the chat. If not, then I have SK and Jess. Gunjon, Cynthia, Kelly. Or SK and Jess. Oh, Cynthia's here. You stayed. Okay, a general read. Okay. Akon, if nobody else comes in, you're after Amina, Jess, and then Amina. So not long, because I think I lost a few from having to wait. Hey, Catwoman, I wrote your name down. I hope you're able to stick around for a read. And Kelly's here. So I'll do Cynthia and then Kelly, okay? All right. Cynthia, general read. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community. Thank you for this space. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. I ask that you do the same for Cynthia. Cynthia's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon their archangels, their spirit team, their divines to come in with words of clarity, prosperity, wealth, health, and abundance. When one rises, all rise. And so it is. Cynthia. Yeah, you could ask a question, Catwoman. I wrote your name down. But there's a little Liz. So if you're able to stick around, then ask it then. Because a lot of times it gets lost in the readings. Hey, yeah, well, I just called your name, Gunjon, but you didn't come in. But if you stay here, I can do you right after Cynthia because you were technically before Cynthia. All right. Cynthia. All right. The Black Shuck. I haven't read this one in a while. The Black Shuck. It's a major arcana card. And you wanted a general reading. So let's see. Might be something pretty deep going on right now. When Black Shuck appears, take it as a sign that you need to prioritize what is important to you and release what no longer serves you. The card rarely means a physical death. So it's equivalent in traditional tarot to the death card, but it doesn't mean literal death. It's like don't run away. It's like closing a door and opening another chapter, right? All things pass in their proper time. It's like change, evolution, releasing of the old to make way for the new, making peace with an ending. So it's a pretty big card. And if you haven't already experienced it already, then you might be going through it now. But it is a pretty big major arcana card. But it's good, right? Because change, we're all evolving, we're all changing. Oh, and then you have the Council of Animals. You have another major arcana card, the Council of Animals. The Council of Animals. Why can I not count today? 20. Okay. When you're called before the Council of Animals, it is a sign that you're ready to face some tough truths. It's kind of like maybe you're doing some shadow work or some, epiphanies are possible. You may begin to see a new purpose for your life. Wow, it definitely goes hand in hand with the death card. At the very least, you'll come to know yourself better. Judgment, assessment, self-awareness, forgiveness, enlightenment. Whoa, pretty deep, Cynthia. I need a check. Yeah, this is deep, deep stuff. If you see, the fact that you know you need a change, though, is powerful, right? That's the first step to the death card. It's making the change happen. And the Council of Animals is behind it because they go hand in hand. You got to face those tough truths, right? You said, I need to change. That's facing it already. You got this. You got this. Hey, Delilah, I'm going to write your name down, sweetie, okay? Not sloppy. I always write them down quickly, and then I can't read them. All right, you got one more card, Cynthia. The Weaver of Challenges. And it's a card that is saying, like, this can be hard, right? It can be hard to face the Council of Animals. It can be hard to face the truth and to make the change happen. We can say I need a change, but making it happen can be difficult. It can be a hard journey, but it's worth it. It's worth it to align with your higher self, right? The Weaver of Challenges makes your quest harder, not necessarily for malice. More likely, it's for your own growth and to prove your own worth. She sets a puzzle or a task that requires your wits and intelligence rather than brute force, like the wall of magical thorns she raises to block your way. The White Raven is her closest advisor, offering her the kind of detached objectivity she appreciates. She speaks her mind and provides needed clarity, often saying things others fear to say. She is fearless. You can embody that. You can be fearless to do the work to make that change happen, right, Cynthia? I'm so proud of you just for acknowledging I need a change. That's hard to say in itself, right? I'm sending you so much love and light. You're so powerful. It's going to be hard. All changes can be, but takes discipline, self-esteem, right? But you got this. Yeah. Always connect with your source. Your source is here, whether that's through meditation, prayer, nature, animals, like whatever you do to center yourself and feel childlike, that's where you're going to find your God, right? Connect with God to get you through this change, okay? Thank you for letting me read for you. Change is good, sweetie. You got this. You got this. You're so amazing. You're always loved, guided, and protected, okay? All right, Kelly, since Gunjon was ahead of you, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to do his real quick, or theirs real quick, okay? And then I'll do Kelly's. Hey, I'm here now. Please tell what is coming towards me the rest of the days of December. Gunjon. Okay. I will try my best. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Gunjon. Gunjon's here seeking spiritual advice and connection. Thank you, Kelly, for understanding, sweetie. What is coming towards them in the rest of December? What can they expect through these next couple of weeks? I call upon their spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, wisdom, and guidance. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay. All right. Oh, Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia come through. That's a really beautiful card of like, just that you're loved, you know? Like, look at all the abundance around you. I love it. The Green Mother is the embodiment of feminine power. She represents sexuality, the world of the senses, and unconditional love. She is the essence of fertility. Call upon her when you need an increase in earthly support, a creative push, healing, or comforting care. The Green Mother wants you to remember that what you nourish is what will grow. So pay attention to where you put your energy. So this card is telling you over these next few weeks, be mindful of where you put your energy, right? Because what we nourish is what will grow. What a beautiful divine guidance, right? Like, just be mindful of what you're manifesting. Then you have the suspension card. So this is like maybe an impasse or something, It's like looking at your situation from another angle. It's equivalent to the Hangman in traditional tarot. This card, this set is just different. You're getting okay. You see, okay. So suspension signifies the time of surrender to a higher purpose. Wow. Two major. You got a lot going on too. Look, you and Cynthia, y'all got some deep stuff going on. Suspension signifies a time of surrender to a higher purpose. There are times for action, and there are times when it is best to stay still and deepen in wisdom. Your soul is ready for its next stage of growth. This may involve a sacrifice of worldly ambitions or well laid plans. So it's like a new point of view, surrendering, mystical messages, like heeding an inner call. Oh, no. Ma'am, from past few months, I'm getting negative intuition. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, look, this is why these cards are coming through. This is Mother Gaia, divine source, telling you that we are unconditionally loved. Don't let our ego tell us anything different. When you're in a negative headspace, you connect with your divine because your divine loves you. Our ego makes us think it doesn't, right? Then this is your card urging you to look at your situation from a different angle. It's saying you have the power to get out of that negative, right? Right now you're like this, feeling negative. Turn it upside down, okay, sweetie? Whatever you got to do to get out of that negative headspace. And I was telling on Schumann was in here earlier. I feel that energy right now. It's heavy, okay? I feel it too. But I have to get up and do, like, for me, I like to ride a motorcycle. And so I go out and ride the motorcycle. My dogs make me happy. Reading for y'all makes me happy. So even if I want to stay in my bed and feel negative or binge watch TV, I'm like, no, that's not going to help this, right? Connecting with other people, connecting with my source is going to get me out of that headspace and help me see my situation from another angle. Okay, sweetie? You got the power. You got the power and you definitely got the love. Okay. And you got one more card too. Hey, Adriana, I'm going to write your name down. Okay. Maybe you can stick around for a read. All right. And then Gunjan, look, you have the 10 of booms. Look, they're wanting you to seek community. They're saying don't seek community. That's what this card is speaking of, is community and your soul tribe, your friends, whatever that is, you know. Find your spirit tribe, your soul team, and don't stay by yourself. Community is the basic human need, one that we've sadly gotten away from in these modern times. This card says that your tribe, your clan, your kin awaits your arrival. Or perhaps you're the welcoming one, and the gathering hall is right where you are. As the last of the boon cards, the 10 reminds you that the greatest boon of all is the like-minded fellows who stand by you in good times and bad. Community. That's why you're getting this card, because you're feeling sad and negative. Mother Gaia, divine's coming through, saying unconditional love. Higher powers telling you to look at your situation from another way. Turn that negativity into a positive. And then seek community. That's going to help you get through it, okay? What a deep read. Wow. I'm sending you so much love and light. You got this. Go do something, right, to help get out of that negative headspace, whatever it looks like. I even like to crochet. Crochet, like, makes me, if I feel like that, because we're all human. We're going to feel like that from time to time, right? So whatever you got to do, okay? You got this. You got this. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, Kelly, thank you for being patient and waiting, sweetie. Thank you all for being patient and waiting. I know I don't like to rush for each person, so I appreciate y'all understanding that. All right, Kelly, did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? Or hopefully that hand wasn't waving by. That might have been like a bye hand. Maybe not. If Kelly's still here, let me know. Did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? And then after Kelly was SK and then Jess. So Kelly, SK, and then Jess. I feel like now Kelly's hand is like, but I don't know. We'll give her a minute to come in. Thank you. Of course, Gunjan. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here and letting me read for you. Oh, Kelly. Okay. I looked at the hand. I was like, wait, did she say waving bye? Like, bye. Yes, Akon. I got your name down. I got Kelly, SK, Jess, Amina, and an Akon. So 5 if you can wait. Okay, sweetie. Thank you for understanding. Kelly, did you want a general read or a specific question? And Akon, I have those names written down, but sometimes people leave, so it might not be 5 anymore. Oh, general. I'm sorry. I see now, Kelly. I missed the comment. Okay, sorry. General. What's coming up? General, what's coming up? Okay. Higher powers, source, creator of all. Thank you. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. And I said you guide my cards and my words for Kelly. Kelly's here seeking spiritual advice and connection about what's coming up. Just any messages that Kelly needs to hear. I call upon Kelly's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, wisdom, prosperity, wealth, health, and abundance. One rises, we all rise. And so it is. All right. Ah, you got the fairy wind. I love this card. It's a major arcana card. It's a really good card. And they're all good, right? They all teach us something, but sometimes there's just like these ones that give me these emotions of like, ah, I wonder what it is. The fairy wind is a powerful sign of ultimate success. Only the most fortunate see the fae, though many have felt their passing. Things will pick up speed for you now, and your endeavors will flow swiftly toward a positive outcome. Continue forward with increased confidence. So it's like speed, change, important news, success. Oh, you're going to have to come back and tell me what happened. I'm feeling the good vibes. You have the two of boons though, which is about balance. So be careful with this speed and this change. The two of boons is calling you just to make sure you balance that. And I'll read it to you too. Because look, with prosperity sometimes comes a heavy workload, right? This card is a warning to not take on more than you can safely balance and attend to. There is something called the lazy man's load, where a person piles on the cargo to avoid having to make a second trip. This rarely ends well. Work sensibly and give your full attention to your endeavor, or all could be lost. There are hidden influence just waiting for you to slip up. So balance. So it's going to pick up speed. Things are happening, but be sure to keep yourself balanced, okay? Oh, Andrea, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do have a Patreon, so if y'all get a chance, go check that out. I really appreciate that. And then you have the 7 of challenges. So with that, things coming, it's like a card of just warning and being mindful when it picks up that speed. The 7 of challenges, and it could be, let me read it and then you can see how it identifies with you. You can see the fox are there taking off with the little campers like treasures, right? So when these little fox appear in a reading, something is going on behind your back. Someone's trying to get away with something by cheating or outright theft. It may be in an arena where you feel you're safe, so you've relaxed your vigilance. Or perhaps you're the one whose actions don't bear close scrutiny. Have you violated your own ethical values? So it could be either maybe you or someone else. It's like a sneakiness, secret, strategy. using your wits to get what you want. So it could be other people in your energy. So just be careful. And it kind of like goes hand in hand with this, right? Oh, thank you, Catwoman. I appreciate that. With this advancement, you're going to have, right? Sometimes when people see us shine, they want to take our energy. Okay. So it just saying, like, be careful, just be mindful and stay balanced. Okay. But the fairy wind is like, wow, you're keep doing whatever you're doing, right? Keep putting your energy into your endeavors because they're taking off. Okay, Kelly. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Kelly, for letting me read for you. All right. Then I have SK and Jess. SK and Jess, if you're still here. Hey, Christina. I'm going to write your name down, okay? Thank you. All right, Christina. Catwoman, I have SK and Jess, which keep in mind, they may have left. So SK, Jess, Amina, and an Akon, and then user. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ahead of you, but some of them may have left. So SK, Jess, and Amina. If you're here, hop in a chat for me. SK, Jess, Amina. I feel like I'm totally saying it wrong. Or Akon. SK, Jess, Amina, Akon. Let's give them a minute. If they're not here, then user will be next. And then you, Catwoman. Okay, here's Amina. Hey, my question is, what does the future hold for me and Mike? Oh, like a love read? Is this like a love read? Okay, Akon, you're after Amina, okay? It's like a love read, right, Amina? Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, Amina. Christina, thank you for that. My question is, what does the future hold for me and Mike? A love read. Okay. Amina. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my heart and my words. I ask that you do the same for Amina. Amina's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their love life and their future with them and Mike. I call upon their archangels, their spirit team, their divine to come in with words of wisdom surrounding their love life and what to expect with them and Mike. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Amina and Mike. Amina and Mike. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that. Amina and Mike. I do. A lot of times I even forget to hit thumbs up when I go to see people. I'm like, oh, I forgot. Okay. So your first card is the Eight of Visions. And this one can be like, I don't know if you're feeling maybe negativity surrounding the relationship, because that's kind of like the energy of the Eight of Visions. So you can see that they're kind of in their sadness or like self-pity. The card speaks of depression and disenchantment with life. Expressive grief is much healthier than quietly retreating into a world that denies all joy as well. So it's telling you, if you're feeling any negative emotions, to communicate and to it says expressive grief, to work on it, right? Instead of oppress it. It can be hard to begin again when your spirits are low. Don't surround yourself with pessimistic companions. And I don't know if this is the partner you're speaking of, or it could be our own ego that comes in, because I can be pessimistic myself at times, right? So it could be your own brain or your own ego, right? Seek wise guidance from those who have found their way out of the murk. So it's just like speaking of dangers of depression or like grief. So if you're feeling anything surrounding your love life, just be mindful of that, okay? And and do the work you need to find your way out of that. And then you have strength behind that. So I don't know if you're together now and going through something heavy, because these are both kind of, the strength card is telling you, like, if you're feeling those emotions, like, God's got you, like, you're gonna be okay. It's a very beautiful card. Oh, I love it. Strength. Strength is being firmly grounded in who you are, having courage for the task given you, and knowing the source of that courage rather than letting circumstances defeat you. Reach within yourself and draw forth the strength to make changes, face challenges, and move forward courageously. You don't do this by brute force, but through love. Strength comes from trusting your heart. Oh, you're not together right now. Well, then, okay. I don't know why I still have this earbud in. It was connected to my cell phone. Sorry. Okay. You're not together right now. I feel like that's why these cards are coming out, you know? I don't know. I always tell however it resonates with you, but the strength card is like loving yourself, like loving yourself, you know, being grounded in who you are. Hmm. And just know divine is like, you see this wolf watching over her, like that's like divine showing you, like, even though you may not see things happening, like, be strong. Bonds of loyalty and love. So I don't know if it's with this person, but I do feel some, like obviously the cards are speaking of some sadness, right? And then behind it you got the 7 of Boons though. Look at all the doors. These are your options. These are your options. So I love that. This is divine. This is divine coming through saying, if you're feeling down, remind yourself that you're beautiful, you're bountiful, you're blissful. God's loving you, guiding you, and protecting you. And if this person isn't giving you what you want, look at all the doors you have. Look at all the choices, right? Let me read it to you real quick. Hold on. Hey, Maria, I'm going to write your name down, sweetie. I have a little list going, okay? So if you're able to stick around, I can do a read for you. All right. Hold on. Amina, one more card. The 7 of Boons. I love that it ends with this one, because sometimes, you know, when we're in the like in an impasse with relationships, it's like, oh man, you know. Look, 7 of Boons. This card is about patience. Patience as much as it is about choice. As you may have noticed, the Suit of Boons doesn't go in much for speed or impulsivity. It's about practical responses to practical problems. If you don't know what to do yet, don't do anything. Simple as that. Remember, once you choose a door, all the other doors disappear. Patience, waiting for obvious directions. So I think you need to take this time, right, Amina? However it sits with you, but I feel like it's like divine asking you to sit with yourself, love yourself. And then all these, like, once we learn to love ourselves, we attract all these positive people that are aligned with our higher self, right? And then you have all these options. So I don't know. I don't know if this one is meant to be, but source is definitely calling on you and reminding you that you're strong, and you have divine, and to love yourself, and you're going to get everything and more, because that's what you're worthy of. Okay, thank you for letting me read for you. I can't wait for you. Hey, Keefob, y'all go check out Adventures of Keefob. That's my hubby. He's very sweet. He does like motivational motorcycle videos and stuff. All right, that was Amina. All right, Akon, because I think SK and Jess left. Hey, Maria, I wrote your name down, baby, but I have a few people ahead of you, okay? So you just have to wait if you can, okay? All right, Akon, did you go anywhere? Are you still here? Thank you, Amina. I'm so excited for you. I know that things are going to be beautiful for you. May I know about my friend? His name is Sharish. I want to know about his feelings. Is it romantic or just normal? Like, he care about other people? What does future hold for us? Okay, so, like, is it going to be more than a friendship? Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. Aw, Maria, thank you for being here. I said you guide my cards and my words for Akon, as Akon is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their friendship with Sharish. They would like to know, is it going to be more than that? What can they expect? So words of wisdom surrounding their love life. I call upon Akon's archangels, their divine team, their source to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, and just how to navigate this relationship and what to expect from it. Thank you for this. When one rises, we all rise. Akon. And so it is. Akon. Akon. Okay. Let's see. So this is a friendship that you're like maybe hoping more. Okay. You got the fairy wind too. I love this card. This is a really beautiful card. All right, the fairy wind. It's like, so have you told this person how you're feeling? I'm just curious. Have you let them know that you like them like that? The fairy wind is a powerful sign of ultimate success. Only the most fortunate see the fae. Though many have felt their passing, things will pick up speed for you now, and your endeavors will flow swiftly toward a positive outcome. Continue forward with increased confidence. Well, what they say. I know, I've never even been to Norway. That's crazy to think Norway. That's crazy, huh? What they say when you told them, because the fae's like talking about positive outcome. And then you got another major arcana card, the moonlight card. So you got the fairy wind, and then you got the moonlight. Like what? What? Did they say they like you too, or what? Okay, you don't have to answer that. If it's imposing, you totally don't have to answer that. He didn't confess anything, but I think he likes me back. Well, if he doesn't like you back, somebody will, because your cards are pretty freaking amazing. Who dares to go into the forest when the moon is full? Who would follow the luminous paths to the gazing pool? The forest is a different place by moonlight. What is familiar by day becomes illusory when the moon is full. The sounds of the night are eerie, haunting, filling you with nameless longing. Moonbeams sift down through the branches, silvering the sylvan glades. Hares go mad in the moonlight, wild with lunatic ecstasy, and they dance and leap, then suddenly stand motionless. They return to themselves when the dawn breaks most of the time. It is said that those who sleep in the moonlight either go mad or become poets. There's a dangerous silence in that hour, a stillness which leaves room for the fool. Perhaps our lives are but a dream, and we are all as mad as moon hares. Even the most pragmatic cannot deny the magic of the night. When moonlight shines upon your reading, take it as a sign to let intuition rule over logic. Pay attention to your dreams, which may be full of portents. Spend time outside in the dark with no intention other to be open to the mystery. This is your divine telling you that you already know. Like you're saying his action says he likes me. And this is saying, listen to your intuition over logic. It's like things are going to pick up. Listen to your intuition. You already validated that you think he likes you. His actions are showing that. But then you have the seeker of is he with somebody? For some reason a seeker of challenges is coming through, and usually it's when they're dating somebody else. It might not be it, and it could reflect him. If he's not dating somebody else, it could be reflecting him. An enormous knight stands immovably on the forest path. The white raven blazoned on his shield and the iron feathers on his black armor declare him to be the seeker of challenges. His helm conceals his face, but the sword in his hand and the readiness of his stance speak of menace. His war horse dances with impatience at a safe distance from the proposed battle. Well, see, sometimes this comes up when people like somebody that's in a relationship with somebody else, and that could be the challenge. But it's basically a card that there's some I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. It's this card has just come up in readings when somebody's liked somebody that's dating somebody else. But it also could represent this personality. It could indicate a situation that has reached an impasse. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But the Seeker of Challenges is typically a card. As far as I know, he's too. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Because it's something taking his energy, right? But even if it doesn't happen with him, these two cards remind you like he's not the only fish out there, right? Like you're going to find somebody. If this person isn't giving you everything you deserve, all the attention and love and admiration you deserve, somebody will, because this is how freaking awesome you are. So if this guy doesn't want to quit working long enough to hang out with you, somebody will. And you're worthy of that somebody, right? But that makes sense. The challenges comes up whenever there's like just a little bit of like something in the way, right? Oh, I'm wishing you so much love and light. The first two cards are really good, but then the last one kind of threw me off with the challenges. So maybe it will happen, but y'all just have to navigate the work life. Or maybe it's Source saying, like, this isn't the one. Somebody will give you everything and more. And no time for relationship is what nah. Oh, but his action says he loves you. Well, maybe it's about, I don't know. I don't want to say like we shouldn't have to settle, You're worthy of the relationship that you want. So it's whatever aligns with your higher self. The first two cards were beautiful. They really were. Yeah. Well, I can see you're confused because I'm confused too. Because the first two cards were like on point, like very magical cards, but then the challenges came up. So I'm interested to see. You have to let me know. But don't settle. For sure, don't settle. Because Divine wants you to be with somebody that's going to be everything and more. Divine doesn't want you to settle. Thank you for letting me read for you. Your first two cards are reminding you. If your ego tells you it won't happen, don't listen to that. It will happen. Love your ego gently. Remind your ego that that does not align with your higher purpose and that you are deserving of somebody that will give you everything you want and more. I appreciate you. All right, Gur or User, you're welcome. Thank you. User, also your name was Gur. If you're still here, I have your name next. And then Catwoman after that. User or Gur. I'm not sure which one. I hope I'm saying it right. It's like Gur. 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 I feel like I'm saying like Gur, like a dog. Gur. Hey, Maria, I have your name down, sweetie. All right, so I've got User. I got Catwoman, Delilah, Adriana, Christina, and then Maria. Now, keep in mind, Maria, a lot of them end up leaving because they can't wait for their name. So you might not be that far down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, I have 5 ahead of you, Maria, but they may have left. So I have User and then Catwoman. If either one of you are here, come in the chat. User and Catwoman. And then I have Delilah. User, Catwoman, and Delilah. If any of y'all are here, hop in the chat for me. I'm going to give them a second. Okay, there's User. All right, User, did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? All right, after User is Catwoman if they come in, and then Delilah. All right, User, just let me know. Did you want a general read or a specific question? What message God has for me about my hope? Okay. You have like a hope, like you have something that you want to happen. And is this love life, career life, or what does it surround? If you don't mind me asking. User, Gur, higher power, force, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. I ask that you do the same for Gur's. Gur's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding any messages surrounding their hope? What messages do you have around their hope? I call upon Gur's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment and wisdom surrounding their hope. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. As we all rise. Okay, let's see. So I don't know if this is love or career related, but I always tell everybody, however it aligns with you is how the message should be perceived, okay? All right. You got the Starlight card. So I don't know what you're hoping for, but the Starlight card is amazing. I love that Major Arcana card. All right, hold on. Starlight comes to reassure you that everything happens for a reason. Even if you can't perceive it now, time and distance will bring the pattern to light. For now, breathe in the beauty of this moment and pour out your song upon the evening air. Spiritual connection, cosmic connection. Everything happens for a reason. Time and distance will bring the pattern to light. I'm going to leave it there because you know your situation more than I do. Then you have the Tower. Well, in this deck, it's called the Folly, but this is the Tower card. It's a pretty deep card also. When I opened this live, you were talking about something about friendship and all that. Oh, well, yeah, I probably was doing a friendship read or a love read. So the Tower card is a pretty deep Major Arcana card too. And it's right before the Starlight card. The Folly signifies the ending of indulgent and worthless vanities. So this is a very powerful shift. This does not always feel good. Most radical changes disrupt one's equilibrium for a time. Step back and look what you've made and how it serves you. What folly needs to be destroyed so that the true and the beautiful can return? So this is like destruction, ending the old to make way for the new. A bad idea reaches its inevitable conclusion. It's a very powerful shift and change. But this card is reminding you that the depth of this change needs to happen. Everything happens for a reason, okay? And then you have the Huntsman. Oh my gosh, you have 3 Major Arcana cards coming through. So the Huntsman. You got a lot going on. I don't know like what's happening, but you got some pretty deep cards, some big changes, but divine reminding you that is for a reason. The law protects the innocents. Those who invoke the law must come from a place of righteousness and truth. Encountering the Huntsman signifies that the balance of justice is in play. You must be careful to obey the laws of nature and of humanity. Listen to your conscience as embodied by the Huntsman and do the right thing. I don't know. It could be legal, ethical matters, giving and receiving respect, justice. You got some deep stuff happening, huh? So yeah, with this Tower card, I can see some deep stuff happening, but this is divine reminding you everything happens for a reason, okay? Thank you for waiting and thank you for being patient and letting me read for you. I'm sending you so much love and light. You had 3 Major Arcana cards coming out. So you got a lot of shifts happening. And with this Tower card, you can be ascending, right? Like that's some deep stuff happening. So just always remember everything happens for a reason, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Hey, On, thank you for subscribing. I'm gonna write your name down, sweetie, okay? If you can wait around, I'll read for you. All right, Catwoman, did you have to leave? After Catwoman is Delilah. So Catwoman and Delilah. Give me 1 second to turn some lights on. It's getting darker. Catwoman and Delilah. No, Privy. Where's Whiskey? Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. One of my dogs got out. Hold on. Stay. Whiskey. Come here. Stay a little bit. Ay. Sorry, y'all. I'm glad I checked. One of our dogs got out. Okay. Feels. Hey, Feels. That's a cool name. I'm going to write your name down, okay? Feels. Elijah. Wow. Thank y'all. I'm going to write your name down too. If you can stick around, stick around. Yeah. Yeah, Delilah is. You can hear me screaming. That dog, it was so funny as we got him when I went to treatment for my alcoholism and my addiction. So I told my husband, I guess it's the last sip of whiskey I'm gonna have. All right, Catwoman had to leave, I guess. So Delilah's next. Oh, I nearly had a heart attack. Because there's a not so busy road here, but a really busy road over here. I was like, oh God, where is he? He was just running around like a pup. All right. Delilah, did you have a general question or a specific one? Hey, no. Yeah. Oh, Catwoman is here. Okay, Catwoman, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna read yours after Delilah, okay? And then no, I wrote your name down too. Okay. So Delilah, what's coming next for me? Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space. I ask that you guide my words and my words for Delilah. Delilah's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding what's coming next for them. I call upon Delilah's spirit team, their archangels, and higher power to come in with words of clarity and wisdom surrounding what's coming next for them. Thank you, Divine Source. When one rises, we all rise, Delilah. Now I'm worried Anubis is going to get out. Usually when one gets out, and we just patched up the pin, Delilah. Hopefully not, though. I might just have to check. Hey, Alexandra. I'm going to write your name down, okay? If you're able to stick around, I have a little list going. Alexandra. All right. Delilah. Your first card. I love this card, the Sunlight. It's one of my favorite cards. It's a very beautiful, promising card. The Sunlight. If I can find that. There it is. When sunlight blesses your reading, be ready to receive good fortune. This is the most positive card in the whole tarot, assuring you that all will be well. Challenges will be overcome. Bright visions will come to pass. Spells will succeed, and boons of all kinds are yours for the taking. Remember to be grateful. Attitude of gratitude attracts more, right? And thank you, Alexandra, for subbing. I appreciate you. All right. Then, Delilah, you have the Three of Visions. What? You have a very fun read. You don't have to be a bear to know that making time for friendship is as important as any other aspect of life. If you've been neglecting your connections to friends, now is the time to make it a priority. Gather with those who know you well and with whom you can be yourself. You don't need a special occasion. The time you spend in good company is a celebration in itself. So it's just validating your community, friendship, good company, playfulness, laughter, and that's going to help promote that attitude of gratitude, right? What a good read. And then you have the child of visions. Look at that. So the child of visions is probably blurry, but the child of visions is a card that brings you back to your inner child. And when we can find our inner child and be fun and kid-like again, that's another time that we can find our gratitude, right? The child of visions has been abandoned in the forest. Even though the woods look scary and forbidden, look at her. She's not scared at all. Everything she sees is viewed through a rosy filter of delight. Her world holds only beauty and goodness, no matter the situation. Her trusting nature expects everyone to be a friend and every story to end with a happily ever after. It's a gift of beauty, right? So it's like appreciation for beauty, innocence, be playful, be childlike. It's a very beautiful, optimistic read, Delilah. I'm glad it makes you happy because I feel that feels too when I read for y'all, and I feel the same feeling you're feeling. You have a very beautiful read. Connect with your community, be childlike, and you have so much abundance around you. You're so blessed. Thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you for being patient and sticking around. I really appreciate that. I can't wait to see you again. Hey, On. I'm going to write your. Oh, I have your name still here. All right, Catwoman's next. Let me glance at the dog's one. Catwoman, did you have a general question or a specific question? No. All right, hold on 1 second. Catwoman, just put in there. Did you have. Okay, give me 1 second. I think I'm missing one more dog. Hold on. Oh, there. Okay, thank y'all for understanding. Usually Kefop's here and he can help me keep an eye. All right, Catwoman. I'm in love with John Jordan, but I'm not patient because he has to work abroad and we couldn't have our start yet. Anyway, we're not together. I want to know his current feelings for me. Oh, okay. So like a love read and like how he feels towards you. Okay. Okay. Let's try. Higher power, source, creator of all, that you guide my cards and my words for Catwoman. As Catwoman's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this person named John Jordan. They would like to know their feelings towards Catwoman. I call upon Catwoman's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, for guidance around their love life, how to navigate that with this person, what to expect from this person. I know our love life can be challenging, so I just call in Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of self-love, self-confidence, and guidance for Catwoman. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm so sorry. I know like relationships can be hard. It's like I don't blame you. I wouldn't have patience either. If they don't want to give up work, that's funny. Somebody with a love read earlier, and I think the person was work was taking them up, had this card too, Keeper of Boons. And in this card, it kind of speaks like to what most of us look for in a partner. Let me read it to you so you can see what I'm talking about. It's like source validating, like if you're not getting this and that's what you want, you're worthy of it, you know? While the Keeper of Challenges wants you to solve your own problem, the Keeper of Boons will solve it with you, or more likely for you. This wizard's magical energy is protective, gathering, sheltering. He will rescue you from the scary forest, feed you, tuck you in, and kiss you goodnight, and see you on your way in the morning, all calmly and with a sense of humor. Like those characteristics remind me of like something we all want in a partner, right? And it's like higher power is telling you to seek that out. If this guy isn't giving you that, seek out what you deserve. It also can signify like material help is at hand, but I really feel like this card's coming through because it's describing probably everything you want in a partner, right? Then you have the sunlight card. It's like divine, like if you're feeling any negativity surrounding your love life, it's divine reminding you like you're 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 awesome. You're going to get exactly what you want. If this person isn't willing to give it to you, there are many that will because you're worthy of it, right? Well, you might not be thinking about someone else, but and this might be him. I'm not sure, but it's like, well, let me just read this one and then we'll see. Okay. I don't think, and you might not be, but if it's not, it's basically like if this relationship isn't aligning with your higher self, either what will make it happen or, like, is it time to see what will align with your higher self? But with the sunlight blesses your readings. Be ready to receive good fortune. This is the most positive card in the whole tarot, assuring you that all will be well. Challenges will be overcome, bright visions will come to pass, spells will succeed, and boons of all kinds are yours for the taking. Remember to be grateful. And then you have the Five of Spells. The Five of Spells. Makers of magic know they can reach new levels of achievement with a little healthy competition. The trick is to keep it light and friendly, not devolve into a fight, which can be especially dangerous when wizardry is involved. Find ways to engage with your fellow wizards through playfulness and encouragement. I guess it's like not trying to fight over, like, basically it's like this. Your higher power is showing you that you're worthy of everything, right? You've got the sunlight and then the keeper of the boons explaining everything we look for in a partner. But it's like, pick your battles. If this person is overseas and going to stay overseas, even if he does like you or feel for you, what are you going to do? Yeah, it's saying don't, well, right, okay. I don't know, it's a deep read. Those who've been on my channel know that I don't really read other people's energies because I believe in karma. And so when I do a love read, I don't necessarily read how that person feels because I've done a lot of karmic work on myself and I don't want any bad karma. I'm more aligned, read your energy and what's happening in your love life. And so it's not necessarily a read of how this person is feeling, but it's a read that the source divine is telling you you're worthy of everything. But it's like, pick your battles. How is this going to go? You have the ultimate decision to make here. Because if he's working abroad, that's not going to change, is it? So that was the read I wanted. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you were able to stick around too. I know you've been here for a minute. So thank you for being patient. I really appreciate you. And I love your name. That's a fun name. I hope that it works out like you wanted to. I know love and relationships can be so complicated and difficult. So I pray that it works out, that for whatever makes you happy, because you deserve it. You deserve everything and more. Thank you again. I appreciate you. All right, I have Adriana and then Christina and Maria. So Adriana, Christina, and Maria. And while I wait, I'm going to glance on the dogs one more time. I'm scared that someone else is going to get out. Adriana, Christina, and Maria. If y'all one of y'all are here, come in the chat. Okay, they're all there. Ay, ay, ay. These dogs, like we've already reinforced our dog kennel so many times. Adriana, no, I didn't pass you. I just actually said your name. No, you weren't skipped on. No. Okay, so look, this is the list. I have Adriana. Adriana, go ahead and put do you want a specific read or you have a general read? I have Adriana, then Christina, then Maria, then On, then Fields, then Elijah, then No, and then Alexandra. So right now it's Adriana. What's coming next for me in love? Is there anyone coming in? Okay, a love read. Adriana. I think you were here the other day and I didn't get to read for you, huh? You had to leave. Adriana. Okay. Higher power, source, critter ball. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. I ask that you do the same for Adriana. Adriana's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their love life. Is there anyone coming in for Adriana? I call upon Adriana's spirit team, their soul tribe, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, and wisdom surrounding Adriana's love life. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. When one rises, we all. Adriana. Adriana. Okay. 6 of visions. 6 of visions. Okay. All right. When we grow up, we're expected to put away childish things and settle down to take life seriously, but we are never too old to live an enchanted life. This card is a reminder that the child you once were is still part of you. What was magic then is still magic today. All you have to do is open your mind to it. Your old friends from books and your imagination are close at hand, waiting for you to come picnic by the river. It's like wanting you to connect with your inner child, to try not to be too worried. Like if you've been single a while, sometimes we can get down about it. If you're feeling any negative emotions, it's like divine reminding yourself, like all those fairy tales and fantasies like that we read as children, we can create that. Of course, like my relationship with my husband isn't like there's ups and downs, but it's real love, and like to never give up on that story, right? Go back to that childlike, like don't give up on that. Of course, divine has somebody coming in for you because that's what you want, and divine wants what you want for your higher self. Then you have the seeker of spells. Like this is divine reminding you, look how powerful you are. Like of course you're going to have someone coming in because that who wouldn't want to be with you? Look how beautiful you are. Look how wonderful you are. The seeker of spells has come to the woods in a secret to find a flower that only blooms on this one night. As a witch, she has no fear of the nocturnal forest. Indeed, the danger only makes her quest more thrilling. Her daring has paid off, and she arrives at the precise moment of the blossoms unfurling. That too is thrilling. To run the risk of missing the moment and losing the magic. Playing it safe is for those with no witch blood in their veins. Trusting your instincts, trusting timing, breaking through a stale routine. Are you dating right now? Like, are you out there? Like, I don't know if you like online dating. Like, that's how I met my husband and my ex-husband. This is like spontaneous travel, like being fearless, enjoying the process, right? going back to your childlike roots, enjoying dating and looking for that love. And then you have the wise woman. The wise woman. The wise woman card confirms that there is a core of deep knowing within you. It's like divine knows, like, of course you know that there's someone coming. Of course you know that you're worthy of that. But you may need spiritual guidance to access it. Wisdom takes time, devotion, patience, and above all, willingness to accept and commit to the path you choose. The wise woman doesn't argue with oracles, and neither should you. Read the signs, they're everywhere. It's like spirituality and mysticism. It's really connect with divine, especially if you happen to be feeling down or negative about your love life. This is divine, like saying, seek me. You're going to know. But it does take time and patience, right? Like, or have, yeah. A lot of people that come in for love readings, they're like, screw divine timing. I want it now. But we have to go through these, right? I always tell people I've been with Maddie Kefab for 14 years now, but there was a lot of years before him where I was with people that did not align with my higher self, that I was single, that, we have to go through that journey, right? But this is divine reminding you to stay childlike, and that you've got this, that of course somebody's coming for you, right? I appreciate you, Adriana. Thank you for waiting and letting me read for you. You got this. Take this time of, like, it reminds me of like the hangman, where we look at our situation from another view. This is wanting you to have fun with it, right? If you're not dating, go out there and date, have fun getting to know people, looking at your situation from another angle, okay? Thank you. I can't wait to hear about your adventures, your dating adventures, finding your soulmate. All right, Christina and then Maria. I have Christina. Oh, Christina's here. You already posted your question. You're quick. All right. May I know what is Lee's thoughts about me? Okay. You might have heard me kind of share. A lot of times I don't read other people's energy because I don't want bad karma on myself. If Lee doesn't want me to read for, thank you, Adriana. If Lee doesn't want me to read for them, then I'm gonna get bad juju put on me. But I will do a love read. It's a love read, right? It's a love read. And to see sometimes there's most of the time some kind of advice will come out surrounding you and this person that you're meant to hear. Okay, a love read and surrounding Lee. Okay, thank you for understanding that. I just, through my program of recovery, I've done a lot of shadow work, paid a lot of karmic debts for being not such a good person in alcoholism and addiction. And I don't want any bad juju on me. All right, higher powers, source, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. I ask that you do the same for Christina. Christina's here speaking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their love life and the situation with Lee. Lee, what to expect from this situation, how to navigate this situation. I call upon Christina's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, and how to navigate and what to expect with Lee. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. All right, Christina. Surrounding Lee. Okay. All right, so your first card is the Ten of Spells. And let me see, did you say, have y'all been together already? Like, what's the situation? Because the Ten of Spells is a card of kind of like some negativity happening. So it might be your inner thoughts, not necessarily his emotions, but maybe yours. This card signifies that your energies have been stretched far beyond their limits. The thing that gave you the most pleasure has become a burden. Your fire has burned out. Find your way back to safety and reevaluate your intentions before venturing out again. So I don't know. I don't know if you've been waiting for this guy or Lee. I don't know if you've been waiting for Lee, but it's like a card of disenchantment, exhaustion, burnout. And then you have the Black Shuck, which is the card of death, not literal death. It's like an ending of something. So, and it might be surrounding Lee. I always tell everybody, however you take it is how it's supposed to be perceived, okay? When Black Shuck appears, take it as a sign that you need to prioritize what is important to you and release what no longer serves you. The card rarely means physical death. It doesn't mean death literally, but it means that things will pass in their proper time. It's like the knowledge that time, like it's like change, evolution, releasing the old to make way for the new. Make peace with an ending. Okay. And then you have the Tower. Wow. Yeah. So this is some pretty deep stuff because the Folly, the Tower card is the same. A lot. It goes like hand in hand with the Death card. Like, I don't know if Lee aligns with your higher self, Christina. I don't know. I don't know. Because these are some pretty deep, like transformation cards, like calling for you to seek inward and really see, is this aligning with my higher self? The Folly signifies the ending of indulgent and worthless vanities. It doesn't always feel good. Most radical changes disrupt one's equilibrium for a time. Step back and look at what you've made and how it serves you. What folly needs to be destroyed so that the true and beautiful can return? Destructing, ending the old to make way for the new. I don't know. I think that is what the card says. Yeah, both of these cards are saying like bad idea, like ending something, like and I don't know what you got going on with Lee or what, but both of these cards are talking of an ending to make way for new. Okay. Very deep card. So I'm sending you so much love, light, and positivity, Christina. I appreciate you sticking around for a read. And yeah, do whatever you do to connect with your source. You know, if it's meditation, prayer, nature walks, animals, that's where you're going to find the guidance as to what to do with the situation. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty deep read considering it was a love reading, you know. Just reflect. Do some reflection on this person, okay? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. All right, Maria and then on. I have Maria and then on. Maria, if you're still here, it makes sense. Okay, thank you for validating. Sometimes I read and my ego's like, I don't know what you're talking about. But then usually whenever I'm thinking, oh, they don't know what you're talking about, then they usually come in like you did. It makes sense. Love is so hard. Relationships are so hard. I always tell people, well, I shared that already about me being with people that didn't align with my higher self. All right, Maria, do you want a general read or a specific read? I'm going to check the dogs one more time. I don't know how Whiskey got out. Last time Whiskey made a hole, and when he made a hole in the fence, like 3 others ran out. This time I think he jumped it. All right, I'm wondering how many kids you see me. Oh, whoa, that's a detailed question. Uh, a specific. Okay, yeah. How many kids you see me having? That is a very deep question. Dang. Okay. Hey, Elijah. Hold on, let me process this. I have your name down, Elijah. I got Maria, on, Fields, and then Elijah. Okay. I don't like to say I'm not psychic because then I don't give power to what could be one day. But I will tell you, Maria, that I have not honed in on psychic abilities. So I don't know that I will be able to tell you how many children you'll have, okay? I'm sorry you had to go through that. I know that's a lot. I'm 33 years old. We broke up, and I'm sorry you had, yeah, you have a lot going on. Okay, how about if I pray? How many kids you see me having? How about I pray? Yeah, I had a lot of I can see, baby. I can see. That's a lot. I feel like divine's going to come through though and tell you, trust in the divine, right? Mm. Okay, let me pray over the deck. And I can't guarantee anything, right? I tell everybody when I read, I don't guarantee anything. And even with tarot, anything can change, Like I can read the cards one day and one little thing you do or one little thing somebody else does will change everything. So, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, you're worthy of way more than that. All right, let me just hey, Keep Bob. Y'all go check out Keep Bob's channel. I am. I'm gonna have to end it after the last one. I'm not gonna take any more names. Um, yeah, exactly. Okay. This is just for entertainment. Okay. All right. Let me pray over the deck and I'll do like a family read. Okay, I'll do it. All right. Let me just see what comes out, right? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. I sent you guide my cards and my words for Maria, as Maria is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding her family life and what to expect with children. She would like to specifically know how many children will she have. I know going through some of the traumas that she went through can be a lot. So I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in and wrap their wings around Maria and let her know that she is always loved, guided, and protected. I ask that her spirit team, her divine, comes through with words of enlightenment, clarity, self-love, prosperity, wealth, and health. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. I want to keep that. Okay, so I just shuffled and the Three of Visions was at the bottom. I'm going to keep it. And then I'm going to still cut the deck. Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, Alexandra. You're actually my last one on the list. So I've got Maria, on, Feels, Elijah, no, and then you. But some of those people might have left. So just hang in there for me, sweetie, if you're able to, okay? All right, Maria. So your first card that popped out before I even cut it was the Three of Visions. And this is a card of like community, family, friends. Especially with you going through some of that, maybe you might have cut yourself off. Maybe you don't have to be a bear to know that making time for friendship is as important as any other aspect of life. If you've been neglecting your connections to friends, now is the time to make it a priority. Gather with those who know you well and with whom you can be yourself. You don't need a special occasion. The time you spend in good company is a celebration in itself. So this is divine calling for friendship, playfulness, laughter. You're welcome, Maria. My mother used to beat me. We don't have much. Oh, and it might not be that family. We create other families, right? Yeah. Hey, Alice, thank you for being here, sweetie. I'm actually ending my list today. I hope I can see you another time. I've just been on here for quite a while. Thank you for coming by. And you're more than welcome to stick around. Some people do get things off of other people's readings. So thank you for understanding. Maria, we create our own family, sweetie, right? Like, I love my family, but sometimes, like in the past, I haven't aligned with them always, right? So I have a spirit tribe, I have a sober family. Like we make our own family, okay? So if that's not it, you find your soul tribe, and then you have the Keeper of Spells. It's a very powerful card reminding you that you have the power over your thoughts and your emotions, okay? The Keeper of Spells. The Keeper of Spells blasts through obstacles with an elf wizard enchantment that is transformational and activating. His familiar is a fire drake, which embodies the blazing force of his passionate will. He summons it forth from his own center. The keeper of spells has no need for external tools of magic. Seek him out when you're ready to change your world. It's a time of powerful advancement for an endeavor or a movement. Embolden others in creative and positive ways. This is calling for you to be showing you like that you're confident, charismatic, sexy, a natural leader. Yeah, it's a really good card. And I know sometimes as moms, like sometimes society teaches us like that we're not validated unless we have children. And some maybe don't know this about me, but I am I don't have my own biological children, and I went through a really hard time deciding like or just going through like wanting to be pregnant and not being pregnant, and so I can identify, with this story. But this is divine telling you to seek out to community, to remember how freaking awesome you are, and to trust in the process and trust in divine. Okay. And then your other card is the sunlight card. That's divine. Like it doesn't always have to be through children that we find it. Okay. Like, let me read it to you. It's a beautiful card. When sunlight blesses your reading, be ready to receive good fortune. This is the most positive card in the whole tarot, assuring you that all will be well. Challenges will be overcome, bright visions will come to pass, spells will succeed, and boons of all kinds are yours for the taking. Remember to be grateful. Happiness, well being. It's a card of like, encouraging you to find your happiness, right? If you're feeling down or feeling those past traumas, I'm just sending you so much love and light, Maria, because I know it's a lot. And remember that there's many ways to have children, right? And it's, I ended up, when I realized I couldn't have biological children, I I put our names. My husband decided that it was okay to put our names on the adoption list or DFACS. But once the 5 years was up, they called me and said, "There's a baby ready." And I had went through this journey and realized that I wasn't meant to be have a baby full time. Yeah. So, well, oh, okay, well, good. Then how? I just need to. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought. Oh, I need to find the right man. I see. You will be patient, right? Divine timing. This is divine, just divine timing. And a lot of people are like, screw divine timing, but that is what it is, right? There's nothing. Okay, my bad. I was reading it wrong. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying that you couldn't, that you didn't know if you could. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, the cards are really good read. It's talking about, finding friends. It's talking about how powerful you are. And in the sunlight card, how blessed you are. So it will happen. Just trust in divine timing, okay? You're gonna have to let me know how it goes. I can't wait to hear how many babies you have. Of course, it will happen if you want it to, right? Thank you for letting me read for you, Maria. I appreciate you. All right, on. You're next. Are you here still? On. I have on and then feels. On and then feels. On. Hello, my name is Angelica. Any important messages I need to hear right now and apply to my life? Oh, you won't. Okay. Okay. Alexandra, I have you on the list, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4 more if they're here. Okay. All right. After ons is you. Thank you for sticking around, feels. All right. On. Okay. On. Angelica. Apply to my so I don't fail the goal I have. All right. Important messages to make sure you don't fail the goal you have. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Angelica. Angelica's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding a goal they have. And they want to know if there's any messages to help them achieve this goal. They don't want to fail at this goal. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I call upon Angelica's spirit team, their archangels, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, and wisdom surrounding this goal of theirs. Guidance, please, Divine. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay. Okay. You have the Six of Visions, which is, if you were here for somebody else's reading, it's like reminding you that fairy tales are like nostalgia, like don't lose sight of the fairy tales. When we grow up, we're expected to put away childish things and settle down to take life seriously. But we are never too old to live an enchanted life. This card is a reminder that the child you once were is still part of you. What was magic then is still magic today. All you have to do is open your mind to it. Your old friends from books and your imagination are close at hand, waiting for you to come for a picnic by the river. It's divine, like telling you, like, I know goals can get us like very serious and maybe sometimes away from that childlike playfulness. But when we are playful and we connect with our inner child, then it's easier for us to reach our goals. So it's like divine guidance to like have fun, right? Be childlike and don't forget about the magic. Okay. And then you have the Ace of Spells. It's a card like validating how powerful you are and like you got this. It's like source like saying, don't sweat it. You're gonna be just fine. Like you're powerful. The dragon's gift to you is a wizard's staff. The power of the staff depends entirely on the person who yields it. A wizard's staff without a wizard is just a stick. Intention is everything in magic, and a staff directs the wizard's will toward the desired outcome. Your dragon has added a bit of dragon fire as an extra energy boost. The rest is up to you. And it's validating whatever your goal is, a new sense of purpose, a new or revitalized project, magic, fearlessness, confidence. It's like divine telling you, be confident. No, like don't say that I don't fail the goal. Say like I will reach this goal, right? The power of thought, the power of words. This is a burst of energy, like reminding you, you got this. You're going to do it. You're doing just fine. And then the Ten of Visions. I don't know what your goal is, but this is like a familial card. Like it's all about family. Oh, it's a beautiful little card. I love this card. It's let me just read. It's a group of unicorns. A group of unicorns is known collectively as a blessing. The blessing of unicorns is not about worldly success or material well-being, but rather about soul fulfillment and bliss. This card offers a vision of familial happiness, which can, of course, be any combination of people. It doesn't have to be just two parents and a baby, like in the picture. What matters is commitment to each other and unity and harmony. If that doesn't seem to apply to your question, think about what would bring you lasting bliss. The unicorns offer their magic to help you realize your most beautiful visions. True bliss, gratitude for blessings, a close and happy family. Whoa, you're reading so beautiful, Angelica. I love it. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Connect with that inner child. Go forth with confidence. And if you already have a family, this is like a validating that, or if this is your goal, it's like showing. I'm not sure how it connects, but thank you, Angelica, for letting me read for you. I appreciate y'all. I like your little guru. Thank you for being patient. I really appreciate y'all being patient. Because I like to give time to each one. Very accurate. Aw, I'm glad that you identified with it. Thank you for validating that. I appreciate you. All right, I got Feels and then Elijah. Feels and Elijah. If you're here, come in the chat. I'm gonna check the dogs again. Thank y'all for understanding. Feels and Elijah. Okay, yeah. I don't know how they got. Yeah, only that one has gotten out. None of the others have gotten out. So I don't know how we did it. There's not a hole in the fence. All right, Feels. Is any of them right person for me? Oh, okay. Well, I will just be forthcoming that I won't be able to like give you a specific name. Um, I okay, I'm gonna do Feels and then I'll do Elijah. Okay, I don't like to say I'm not psychic because then that takes away if I ever develop those skills because I believe in anything's possible. But I'll do a love read and then we'll see where it goes. Okay, Feels. Feels. Okay. Feel, see, hear, and heal. Oh, now I see what you're. I like that name. A love read. Feel. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my card and my cards and my words for Feel. Feel is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their love life. They're asking of the two people, is any of them right? Who else? I guide it. I call upon Feels spirit team, their archangels to come in with clarity, wisdom surrounding their love life and how to navigate it, what to expect. Are any of these people that are around them the right ones? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. When one rises, we all rise. Yes. Okay. Feel. Wow. A lot of y'all wait. A lot of times when I have a list, people leave. Y'all waited around. I appreciate that. Oh, the White Heart. That's a beautiful major arcana card. The White Heart. The White Heart. It's a really like. Let me find it. At the edge of the deep forest stands an invitation to enchantment. When you see a pure white deer, you were being called to follow it. And only the foolish would ignore such a beckoning. And yet it takes trust to enter the forest, to explore the unknown and the uncharted. Mysteries await you according to what your soul needs for its journey. There are surprises around every bend in the woodland path, and often there's no path at all. The white heart opens a portal into the wild, and your own wild heart responds. Step forward through the swirling mist into the realm of apple, oak, ash, and hawthorn. There may be companions along the way and adversaries too. The first step into the forest must be taken on your own. It's it's divine encouraging you to stop worrying about the who and just engage. A new adventure, having fun in it, a new beginning, accepting the invitation, going forward with trust. Follow your instincts. Ooh. It's like, I don't have to have the answers because divine has it. You have it. Your instincts, your discernment, you already know. But it's also saying, like, enjoy the fun, like, have fun. Have fun with it. Enjoy dating. Then the Three of Spells. It's like a manifestation card, right? Like have fun getting to know people. We have to go through relationships before we find the one that aligns with our higher self. Hey Celine. Oh, I wish I could, but I'm ending just because I'm tired already, sweetie. I hope you understand. Maybe next time though, okay? I have like 4 or 5 more and then I'll be cutting it off, love. I appreciate you understanding. All right, Feel. The Three of Spells. This card invites you to become the cloaked magician, casting a new spell. Follow the movement of the fire boats on the dark water and envision your own project gathering energy. Whatever you launch now is an excellent chance for success. So it's like divine telling you, feel, don't worry about the who again. Go with the ebb and flow, right? Go with the ebb and flow and have fun. Cast a new spell, have fun, follow the movement. We learn from everybody in our life. And then you have the strength card, because through the journey there's going to be times where we need to be reminded that God has our back, right? That you're strong, that you got this, because we're going to go through moments where our egos like we don't got this. No, we do got this, right? Strength is being firmly grounded in who you are, having courage for the task given you, and knowing the source of that courage. Rather than letting circumstances defeat you, reach within yourself and draw forth the strength to make changes, face challenges, and move forward courageously. You don't do it by brute force, but through love. Go out there and love. Strength comes from trusting your heart. Trust your heart, follow your intuition, self knowledge, courage, fortitude. What a great read. Like, this is divine telling you, feels like, don't worry about the who. Have fun in the process, sweetie. You got the power, you got the magic, okay? You're gonna get like, so you're gonna have so many options. And it might not be the right one, but have fun experiencing it, right? The right one will come. Thank you, Phils, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. All right. Elijah, then no, then Alexandra. All right. Elijah already posted. Will Caesar and I get back together, reconcile, or can I get a love read? Okay. Well, Caesar, yeah, of course. All right. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Elijah. Elijah would like a read surrounding their love life. Will they get back together with Caesar? What can they expect in their love life? I call upon Elijah's spirit team. I call upon their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding Caesar. Will they get back together, or what to expect from their love life? Elijah, when one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Elijah. Okay. Elijah. Hey, Shelly. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. I am going to end it. I'm not taking any more names right now, just because I've been on for a while. You can probably hear it in my voice if you've ever been here. About the 3-hour mark, I start losing momentum. And so maybe I'll see you on the next one, though. Thank you for understanding. You're more than welcome to hang around. Some people get messages off of other people's reads. Elijah. All right. You got Mother Gaia coming through. And this is probably coming through. Maybe you're feeling some negative emotions about what's happened with you and Caesar. So this is a card of unconditional love. And if you're feeling down and out about the situation, it's like, don't, like, you're gonna be okay. Like, I got you kind of card, you know. Oh, not the wise woman. 3. The Green Mother is the embodiment of feminine power. She represents sexuality, the world of the senses, and unconditional love. She is the essence of fertility. Call upon her when you need an increase in earthly support, a creative push, healing, or comforting care. The Green Mother wants you to remember that what you nourish is what will grow. So pay attention to where you put your energy. It's like Mother Gaia coming through, giving their unconditional love. It also, like, I also feel like it's like, speaking of like you, right? And like how like powerful you are too, that you offer that unconditional love. So you deserve it, you know, back. Hey, Surah, I appreciate you being here. Thank you, my goodness. I will let you know I'm not taking any more names today. I hope you understand. Maybe I can see you on the next live though, okay? All right, then you have the Child of Spells. So this is about your inner magic, okay? It's like sometimes in relationships we lose our stamina, right? We lose our like, oh, like I don't know how long y'all been split up or if you're feeling any, but this child of spells has marched boldly into the forest to try out his homemade magic staff. He wants to be a wizard, but he isn't very interested in putting in the study time. In his mind, he's ready right now. Planting his feet firmly and focusing energy through the staff, he's seeing real wizards do. He attempts to magically transform a rabbit, but the rabbit isn't worried at all. It's almost like calling for shadow work, for self reflection. It's also saying like a well meaning mistake. But I also feel like it's like encouraging you to go out there and try again. Like don't give up so easily. It says curious, brave, risk taker. Don't give up so easily. Like don't let your ego tell you you're not worthy of the next one possibly if you and Caesar don't get back together, right? Because you're worthy of this you have this unconditional love already. And then the Weaver of Spells, look how magical. You've got such a beautiful reading. So I just want you to carry that forward. Even if you and Caesar don't work out, it's like reminding you that you're worthy of someone that's going to give you everything and more. The Weaver of Spells summons her power from within and directs it towards her purpose. They keep like most of the cards are talking about your intent. Magic rises from her body and swirls all around her. She is the lover, the muse, the creative force, the catalyst for change. She is the embodiment of the magical flower, the seeker of spells sought out, the full power of the true sorceress. She casts her glamour and around her, and you are bewitched. It's a time of creative joy. It's like focus on a positive intention and have fun doing it. Passionate, confidence, bold. You're getting all these words of like, yeah, okay, you feel it, right? Okay. Like, I don't know if you're feeling it. I heard, yeah. Like, you got this. Like, if the Caesar isn't feeling it, you got it. Like, you got it. I don't know, like God is giving you the confidence to like, don't settle. If Caesar isn't banging at your door like I love you, I want you, like you're worthy of the person that will because you're bold, you're confident, you're sexy, you're all the things. Oh, thank you, Elijah, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. Everything will be good and aligned with exactly how it should. Have fun. All right, I have No and an Alexandra. No and an Alexandra. No and Alexandra. If you're still here, hop in the chat for me, okay? Alexandra. Nabil's current feeling for me. Will he reconcile now in the future? Okay, I will warn you that my readings don't typically read other people's feelings because I believe heavily in karma. And if Nabil doesn't want me to read their energy, then I've created bad juju for myself. But I'll do a love read and like what to expect from this person, okay? All right. Higher powers, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. I ask that you do the same for Alexandra. Alexandra is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding Nabil, their feelings for them, their love life. What will they reconcile? Will they reconcile now or in the future? Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much. Just guide my cards and my words for Alexandra and what to expect with Nabil. Will they reconcile in the future? When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. All right. Alexandra. All right. Your first card. Oh, the 8 of Challenges. So maybe, I don't know how long you've been split up, but you can see it's a pretty deep card. 8 of Challenges. Let's see. Yes, our relationship is very sweet, but misunderstandings. He blocks me. I think it needs time. Oh, yeah. This card signifies a situation that should not be endured, but you may find it hard to imagine anything better. Panicking and flailing around will only do more damage. Use your head to analyze the challenge and overcome it. There is a way out. It is time to open your eyes, let go of denial, and banish the idea that you are a helpless victim. It's like a card of feeling trapped, a lack of direction. But like, look, if he's blocking you, like that's not, or if they're blocking you, mm, it's almost like you feel like trapped. Maybe this is what you're used to, but this is like I feel like if that's how they're treating you, you deserve better than that, right? Like, boy, if you're not going to talk to me, somebody will. And look, you have the four visions behind that. This is a self-reflection card. These cards are like calling for you to like remind yourself that you're freaking amazing. You don't deserve to be blocked and not talked to. Like you deserve someone banging at your door. Have you forgotten where you left your bliss? Maybe you're feeling sad about this, right? Maybe you've been hoping for an emotional lottery win or an earth shaking epiphany to awaken your enthusiasm. The truth is, lasting happiness is made up of small moments. It's just a matter of opening your eyes to the wonders around you. So it's a card of dissatisfaction, obviously, because you're going through this, right? But this is divine asking you to find your positivity again. Find your abundance. Don't let this person be your abundance. There's abundance all around you. And when you shift your mindset, then it's a positive shift to creating positive things around you. Ah, just a misunderstanding. I see. Yeah, well, it is a card of like seeking some self reflection, And then you have the child of spells behind that. The child of spells. So I don't know if y'all reconcile or not. Especially because it's been a while since y'all talked, but the child of spells has marched boldly into the forest to try out his homemade magic staff. He wants to be a wizard, but he isn't very interested in putting in the study time. In his mind, he's ready right now, planting his feet firmly and focusing energy through the staff as he's seen real wizards do. He attempts to magically transform a rabbit. The rabbit isn't worried at all. It can mean like an audacious attempt, a well meaning mistake. It's like, it's calling for you, though, to be a risk taker. Don't give up so easily. Have you reached out? Like, have you let them know that you still want to be with them? Because it's like, but maybe it's a risk taker and like letting it be done also and trying for the next one. Because, like, how long is he going to have you on block over this? Like, dang, that's a long time to be blocked. But it's like also, this is a card of like bravery. So you got some pretty deep cards. But how long do you want to sit on blocked for? These are cards of like saying like you don't have to be that. You don't have to like either you understand that I made a mistake and you forgive me or we're done, right? Because you got to create a positive atmosphere for yourself because you're worthy. You're worthy of a beautiful relationship. I hope that it goes however it aligns, whatever aligns with your higher self, right? Thank you for sticking around for a read. Your cards are really calling for some like self work, shadow work, and to be bold and yeah, creating a positive environment. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, give him that alone time and do some soul searching of your own. Find your positive, find your happiness without this person. And then maybe it will come back. You never know, right? Thank you for being here, Alexandra. I'm sending you so much love and light. I know love and relationships are difficult to navigate, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. I guess No had to leave. I am exhausted, but I love you all. Thank y'all for being here and letting me read for you. It was a busy afternoon. I did not expect that. So I feel so blessed, so honored for my spirit team, my spirit tribe. Thank you all. I really do appreciate y'all. I hope that y'all have a beautiful night. Namaste.